Okay, everything should be working. Welcome to stream, everyone. Let me get my counter up and ready. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of encounters. I have longer to stream today, so maybe we'll get the shiny. We'll see in the end. It is back from Yeah, I'm back. I had to take like a couple. I think what was it? 2 weeks since last stream. I don't know. I want to stream earlier in the week, but I mean I should be able to stream at least another time this week. So we'll see. I really want the shiny. Where yeah, I worked on it. I don't know. I figured out a way to make it. So yeah, I'm using it. Hopefully it's not like too weird, but I mean I'm happy with it. So yeah. Yeah, this week has been way busier. I'm glad I can stream now at least. And then I saw the poll. Yeah, it does sound better. I feel better. Like I feel like I can actually stream now. The poll I was looking at from yesterday was like, oh, you should shiny hunt Gimmighoul after the fact. So maybe I'll do a poll after stream today or at the end of stream to see what you guys want, assuming I stream tomorrow. Because I think a Gimmighoul shiny hunting video would be good, but I don't know. Because I really want these legendaries. So, got a 0 HP victory bell with 2 bingos, 1 move, trying to get Vine Whip. That's awesome. That's the one thing too with Pokemon Quest. There are like so many different things that can go like right or wrong with a Pokemon. It just makes it way harder to get like the perfect Pokemon. You seem to have pretty good luck with that though. Actually, interesting thing. I'm looking at the box that my potato has that it can like move in, and I thought I was like maxing it out, but now that I'm looking at it, like I'm not even close. So like if I were to scream, I think the potato would go over the Ruby and Sapphire games or under it. I don't know where it is. No, it would be under it. And I want to get back, like, I want to try making, like, some long-form videos. But again, the shiny hunts, and then, like, for Quest, I wanted to stream all of it. And I just don't think that's possible if I want to get the video done anytime soon. Because I only have 2 targets left, but I also want to get this hunt done, so... I don't know. Maybe I will hunt in Quest off-stream. But then I still need it hooked up to a capture card to get any footage, so I don't know. By the way, I evolved my Alpha Shiny Roselia into an Alpha Shiny Roserade. I think I prefer Shiny Roserade better. I can't... What? Yeah, let me see what it looks like. Yeah, I like Roserade better than Roselia. Good shiny. Alpha evolved Pokemon I think are just cooler. Because they're bigger, you know? Pokemon evolves, it gets bigger, so I think those are cool when you evolve them. And I think I only have 2, and I haven't evolved it. I have a shiny Alpha Bergmite, and then a shiny Alpha Apom. I think it's an Apom and not the evolution. Maybe it is, though. I haven't played Legends in a while. I think the last time I played Legends was the last time I streamed Legends, which was... like a month or 2 ago, playing Violet with my friend, and I caught 4 shinies and forgot to save. That sucks. I hope you can get them back eventually, or hunt for them after. You know, like these are my redemption shinies. I just have one in my box, so I had to evolve it. Okay. Yeah, so let me see. The last time I played Legends was... Oh, wow. Okay, that's way longer than I thought. Last time I streamed Legends, which I'm guessing is like around the last time I played it, was 6 months ago. Maybe I need to get back on that. I'm just, within like the next couple weeks, I'm not going to have nearly as much time to stream with school starting back up, so we'll see. Because again, this hunt, like, the just getting to 8,000 is going to be kind of tough. That is a strange video. Strange that it worked too. Very, not something I would think would work. Well, then maybe, I don't know, if it, like, if the styrofoam was made with cinnamon or something. Who knows? Yeah, you told us, Jippas, or whatever, that you found 4, or you failed, I guess, 4 shinies, but were they 4 good shinies, or were they 4 bad shinies? You know, like, was it 4 shiny Garchomp, which, I mean, I guess would be cool, but not a very good shiny? Or was it, like, you know, a beautiful, amazing, almost perfect shiny Mudkip? I have no bias at all towards Mudkip. Sableye and a Tatsugiri. Okay, so the Sableye is definitely unfortunate. I mean, the Tatsugiri, there was just an event, so, I mean, hopefully you have a couple of them. I didn't play that event at all. I wanted to, and then Gimme Ghoul happened, so I started that. But again, the nice thing about Gimme Ghoul is if I actually decide to, like, start hunting it, because I've done, like, 10 raids or something. 3? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. I've done, but, like, 10 raids. Mainly because the Urban Mystica is pretty nice from them. Like, they're very quick to do. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try hunting them more. I don't plan on getting the shiny. Again, I spent probably, like, 50 hours or something. Maybe not that much. I don't know. I spent a ton of time last year when it came out hunting for a Gimme Ghoul, and I just had no luck, so I don't know. Styrofoam is sold in the video. There's a chemical thing, which is only part of the cinnamon smell / taste. So you can add the extra bit. Okay. So it's not, like, exactly cinnamon, but it tastes and smells just like it. Then? Assuming that's how it works. I don't know. Maybe we'll see how many checks I get. I'm not even gonna predict. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Maybe we get the shiny today. Maybe we don't. Probably not. As much as I would love it, I'm gonna guess probably not. Though again, like, the odds of us getting it today are, like, the same as the odds of us getting it another day. Kind of. I guess I can't say that exactly, because if I stream for an hour one day and then 2 hours the other day, I mean, technically, like, we'd have a higher chance of getting it the other day where I stream 2 hours. So, I don't know. Though I still try to, like, make some progress when I do stream. Like, yesterday, I think I got, like, 500 checks. So, slowly but surely, we're getting up there. Eventually get to full odds. Or, yeah, 2 odds. I don't know. But I debated, there was the poll in the beginning. And I was just saying anything. No vote, so I didn't worry about it. But one of the ideas I had, because the Gimme Ghoul was winning, so I wanted to see if people cared about it, is if I just put the switch, like, right around where the counter was. And then I can do the extra thing on the side. But I don't think that would have worked very well. So I'm glad I don't have to try it. When you add the extra stuff needed on the other chemical thing, you have the cinnamon chemical, which is, so it's the same. Not cinnamon, you use, yeah, okay. That's interesting. Very, very strange that someone had the idea to do that. What am I going to do today? Oh yeah, let me turn styrofoam into cinnamon. Yeah, I just want to be able to move on with these games, though. Like, I want to be able to beat them and then try the alleged very bad battle tower. Although, I guess partly too, because right now I have my Swampert, and he's at level 49, I think. Because one of the battle towers won't let you enter if you're over level 50, so then he couldn't get all the ribbons possible. Which is something I would like to do. Not move him up. Like, not move my Swampert up to, like, Scarlet and Violet. But just to keep him here, I want him to have all the ribbons possible. And then Rayquaza is going to have, like, so much prep. Because I want... Rayquaza obviously looks best in a Luxury Ball. And those are very hard to get in this game. So... I will have to, after I get these, grind out a ton of luxury balls. And hopefully it doesn't drive me crazy. One other thing I wanted to do is to get Swampert to have perfect contest stats. Which you can do with... Well, I think you need Emerald. No. So I need one more copy of one of the games. And then I need to plant a ton of the nut pea berries, I think. Some YouTuber turned plastic gloves into hot sauce. That's interesting. Okay, that's what I thought the channel was, but you never know for sure. But so there's, I think, there's a way to get perfect contest stats, but you need the e-reader card, the nut pea berry, which you can only get from the e-reader card. And it's like a $60 card, which isn't outrageous. But to do it, it's like very expensive because you need 4 copies of the games. And then you need the e-reader, which I think is like around $50. You need link cables, which I think I need one more link cable. I have 2 right now. So I need one more link cable. I have the e-reader. I have 4 SPs, so I should be able to do it like that. And then, I'm sorry, let's see. And then I need to find a card, and the cards are expensive. I'll look on eBay right now. We'll see, because maybe their price has gone up, or maybe it's gone down. Pretty sure it's the nut pea berry. $68. Wait, can you get the full set? Or is that just... Oh, full set. They're Japanese. I don't know if those work with English ones. I'll have to look into it. Because $100 for a full set's pretty decent, I think. Yeah, so it also looks like a nut pea berry isn't super easy to find. There's like 2 listings on eBay. But it's very hard to justify in my mind because it costs about as much as a game. It costs a little bit less than a copy of Ruby or Sapphire. So I could get a full game or I could get a card which allows me to get a berry in the game. It's something I want to do and I think it would make a cool stream. I have a couple stream ideas for Ruby and Sapphire, but obviously I'm kind of stuck right now doing this. Like I wanna complete the Pokedex, which I have a long ways to go if I want to do that. Gotta find some interesting like copies of the game. Well, need to try to find a legitimate Mew because I think that would just be a fun hunt. Like Emerald, Japanese Emerald is fairly cheap compared to English Emerald, and the idea of just having a bunch of Emerald seems really funny. Japanese, but, you know, still something. Although English Emerald, that would be... I want to get 1 Emerald in English, but I'm debating about, like, waiting if I have the money before next, like, February, when Pokemon Day is, in case they announce something like, oh, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby Sapphire Emerald, they're coming to Switch Online, or something like that, and then it's like, oh, we can play Emerald officially through other means now. We don't need to pay $200 for this game that came out 20 years ago. So I'm debating, like, okay, if I wait, maybe the price will drop. I don't know. I wish I was, like, into old Pokemon games before the pandemic because the prices were way cheaper then. much more affordable. You're trying to complete the Pokedex, get the Shiny Charmander Violet. See, completing the Pokedex is never something I did, and then I did it once in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because I'm like, there's only 150 Pokemon, it can't be that hard. And so I did, well, I think technically there are 153 with Meltan and Melmetal. But I was like, oh, it can't be that hard. So I did it, and then I did it in Sword, and then I did it in Scarlet Violet. And I have all the Pokedexes completed in Scarlet Violet. Pretty quick. I made it a challenge since they were fairly small at like 200 entries. I made a challenge to like do the DLC ones in a day. I did put it off a couple days from when it released, but I think I completed both of them in a day. Separate days. It wasn't like I did all of them in one, but separate days. Maybe not the Indigo Disc. I know for sure the Teal Mask. The Indigo Disc has some weird ones, so I don't know for sure. I don't know. I'm glad I've gotten some like reasonably priced copies of Ruby and Sapphire. So Sapphire, I paid like full price what it was worth after looking extensively on eBay over the course of like a week. Because then, you know, there's so many fakes, and they're generally pretty easy to tell, oh, this is fake, this is real. But it's always, it's hard. And then when I was looking, I generally looked to make sure they accepted returns. So I'm like, if this is fake, I can return it because it's fake, and I don't want to pay $80 for a fake game. So it's definitely crazy what you have to do to be able to authenticate a Gen 3 game. But I mean, if you can find a good price on one and it turns out that it's real, and then you can authenticate it, feels amazing. I'm going to get the DLC for Christmas because I could have tried to get it for my birthday, but I just forgot. And the Pokemon DLCs are so good. DLC is also fun. What's your favorite food? I can't read today, apparently. Mine's this place called Chopsticks. I think it's popular in the UK. I'm not sure. Salt, pepper, chicken with noodles. I don't know what my favorite food is. I don't really care about food. Like, food is food. I don't know. How about this? I'll give a very American answer. I'll just say hamburgers. Yeah, I don't really know. It's not something I really like think about often. Like, oh yeah, my favorite food. It's like if a food tastes fine, it tastes fine. It's not something I'm like, oh yeah, I need to eat this because this is delicious. There definitely can be times when I'm like that, but it's not. Food isn't something I get super excited for, you know, like, oh, this tastes good. Oh, I really want this for dinner. Not really something I do. I don't know, but would I want to eat my mascot? Like my little potato? Would I want to eat him? Seems kind of rude to the potato. I wonder if I got something to hold down the like left buttons, like if I put a piece of tape there, if it would interfere with anything, because it would make it quicker. I'm gonna try it. Okay. I don't think I have tape near me, but I think that would work well. I think it would speed checks up a little bit. I guess it could be considered cannibalism. See, that's very rude. However, I guess I did have, like, French fries yesterday. So, I guess I can see it. But what if my mascot was bad? Like, he just didn't taste good. You know, actually, one thing I do want to look at, which I thought might be cool, now that I have, like, a program that's running the potato, I could have him, like, change randomly. So, like, I could have him age or something. Or, what I was thinking about was a while ago, I think I have a community post or something that's like, vote. Do I change it? I never did. If I do one of those, I probably won't change it. I don't think they normally end up as like, oh, change it. But I made a shiny potato. So I'm like, oh, a shiny potato might be cool. I feel like giving him eyes would be kind of weird. Although, the little things that stick out of the potatoes are called eyes, right? So if I just like drew on some of those, I don't know. I think I think it might look weird. Let me look. I have pictures of a shiny potato. So what I think I could do is in the code, like every 1 in 4,096 times I open up stream, which obviously would be very, very rare to see the special potato. It would be like a shiny potato. And then obviously that means the stream would be lucky. And I think that might be cool, but I feel like it would also look weird. And I never got like the shiny potato to look just right. Maybe I don't have it on my phone. See, I like the potato just the way the potato is, you know? I feel like giving it a body would be really weird. I kind of like that it's just a lifeless potato. Oh, here it is. The outline on the potato wasn't good. That was the issue. Like, the shape was a little bit different. The outline, things were just not, like, as nice looking. Though then I have some that are like, I have a shiny potato with shiny sparkles and stuff, but there are no headphones. And I probably made a community post about all of it, so I can probably check right here while I'm shiny hunting. And just like, oh, if you want to see it, it's like a post from this long ago. We'll see. It would be very far away. I like the potato. I think it's strange. It's unique, you know? You don't really see a lot of other people with potatoes. Although then you do, and I've had some people comment like, oh, we have the same thing. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let me see. It's so far back. I forgot. I don't know how often my stream deck is actually like loading the encounters. See, going left and right automatically would be amazing. It would speed up the encounters very quickly. Okay, let me see. Very, very far down. Okay, I still can't find it, and I'm like 9 months ago. So, did I try to do it over a year ago? That would make sense. I forgot, like, last year around this time. Oh, okay, so there's a post from 9 months ago. And it did end up being, what is it? It ended up going to, yes, you should change it. So it's a post from 9 months ago, if anyone is curious to look at what the other profiles were going to be. I feel like I did other posts like that too, but I can't find them right now. So those were the candidates. Oh, there was one then, a couple posts under from a year ago then. I like how it is right now. I think it would be cool just when I start up stream if there was a chance for the potato to be shiny. And then I just had stream as like a shiny potato. Does anyone think we'll get the shiny today? I'm curious to see. What if you made a profile pic, a photo made by your nephew, which was Mr. Potato Head with headphones? Let's go, and you made a video. Said how to get a shiny dark rat. Oh, yeah. I don't think I said shiny, though. I think it was just a normal dark rai. It was the event. I made it because I'm like, oh, this might be a good way to, like, get views and stuff. I didn't really like making it, like making the little overlays too, like Lucario and Darkrai. That was, I think, was it around Pokemon Day? I don't know. Or it was like in December or something, right before the Indigo Disc came out. I can't exactly remember. I feel like I stopped doing shorts once I, like, were making them better. And they're getting more views, but again, it was just, like, the artificial increase of my subscribers. And it's like, well, if I want to make long-form videos, which I do, it's just harder to make long-form videos. Like, if I stream, like, I've been trying, you know, this whole summer, I've been streaming and trying to get videos out of it. But I haven't been able to because the shinies don't want to show up. Maybe it's just because I have too high of expectations, like the quest video. I still really want to work on that and get that done. But I can't find the shinies. So I can't really get it done unless I find the shinies. And then right now, I'm doing this hunt. And I really want to get this done so I can move on. So, because this is something that, like, the quest shinies, I can hunt and I can get a lot of checks done with, like, one stream a week. Like, that'll be pretty good as far as checks go. But this hunt, it's like, okay, I stream once a week. During the school year, it was only, like, a 2-hour stream. So then I'm getting 500 checks a week, 2,000 checks a month. That'll bring me through the entire school year. If that's what I was doing, like, if I don't get any of these relatively soon, and then I do find, like, okay, I can only still consistently stream once per week, I'm going to have to take this off stream and then start hunting it, which wouldn't be as fun, I'm sure. Like, you guys are waiting all this time to see the shiny, and then when I get it, it, like, doesn't show up. Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. I need to reconfigure my stream deck to this, like, new computer. Because the only button that works is the button I have programmed to work as the space button. Which is still useful because the keyboard that I have is very loud. So that way at least you can't hear it. I got some news. I got a mass outbreak, Braviary, and Legends Arceus. I hope I get a shiny. Hopefully. That's a shiny I've wanted. And every single time I see an outbreak for it, like I try to get it, it never works out in my favor though. I don't think I have a Rufflet. Maybe, I don't think so. I don't think I have one in Pokemon Go. And then I have a shiny Rufflet in Pokemon Go too that I was hoping, like, oh, of course, sure, they must at some point let you evolve the Hisui, like, Pokemon into their Hisuian form. No, they haven't yet. So, I don't know. I do have one shiny Hisuian Braviary. So, there's that, but it's not in Legends, so I don't know that I could really count it as, like, a shiny necessarily. Yeah, and then I have one Rufflet. So I'm waiting on the Rufflet. I have no idea what anything needs to do with other Pokemon games at all. Pokemon can be a lot, but it's like every other, like, game franchise, right? Like, you just slowly work your way into it. And then a lot of it, too, it's just, like, slow. Oh, 26-26. That's kind of nice. Nice pattern. The next one we'd be able to get is 28-28, which is not happening today. There's definitely a lot, like, for Pokemon information. And, like, EVs and stuff is not something I learned about until a couple years ago. And I'm like, that's very confusing. Slowly but surely it made sense. But it was very overwhelming at the start. But especially, though, because you've played Let's Go and Quest, I think, right? That's what you said? So you've played Gen 1. So then especially the switch from, like, Gen 1 to everything else. We're talking 100 Pokemon to, like, 1,000 would be a lot to get used to. I think if I can get 1,000 checks today, I'll feel pretty good. I don't know how confident I can be in that, though. We will see. Okay, I'm gonna stand up because I'm sitting. So give me 1 second. I'll try, like, keeping everything good. Apparently my chair wants to be very loud today. I muted. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think everything's working. I muted myself for a second there, but it should be fine now. This way I can move a little bit more, though. Sitting in the chair all day is not nearly as fun. You know, which would you guys rather? Because I have the stupid like thing to get like a couple more likes or whatever. Would you guys prefer me have like, oh, do you think we're gonna get it today? Yes or no, as opposed to the like one. I don't know. I set that up. Actually, I think that one gives the most options out of all of them, but I don't know, because I forgot that I had the, do you think we're gonna get the shiny today? Polls before. 2636 now, slowly making our way up. You have to go, but you can watch the stream on my Switch. Okay. I did not get it, but I got the Alpha 1, but no shiny. Oh, well, I mean, at least you got the Alpha, right? Okay, give me 1 second, guys, because I'm going to see if I have tape. Because if I could tape these buttons down, I think it would help a lot. So give me 1 second, I'll be back after the encounter. Okay, I don't see any tape, so I found a copy of Super Circuit taken apart that I had used to fix Leaf Green, but no tape, no tape. I can find broken games, but you know, no tape. Yeah, I have nothing. I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a time save, but you know, even a little bit of a time save, still very, very good. Like, if I could save half a second over 8,000 counters, it's going to save me maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I really don't know. I could probably figure it out in the stupid cutscene. I feel like Pokemon games have, oh, no, you can turn cutscenes off, but then it does nothing. I don't know that there's an option like that in this game. But I know in Scarlet Violet there is. I just don't know that it does anything. Okay, let's see. Why is there an exit button? Battle scene, battle style. I don't know. Battle scene is the closest. I don't even know what battle scene does, but I have it turned off, so. Okay, so half a second. 8192. 0.5, is that? So it would save us 4,000 seconds. Divided by 60 would be like an hour. I don't know that it would save us the full, like, a half second, though. It would make it easier. I could probably go grab tape really quickly, but I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that it would work. Like, the SP, I think, would be much harder to do. And then my other option is, like, I could try maybe hooking a servo up to it that presses all the buttons. That might be cool. Okay, come on, shiny. $26.50. So we've done 150 checks today, which is pretty good, I think. Gonna make yourself cookies. Make sure to include the emoji, because I know that biscuits in America. I know that biscuits in America are what we call scones, and cookies are biscuits for us. Well, thanks for including the emoji. Now I know for sure. The language can be weird because we speak English, but like some of the words are just very different. It's strange. Like why do we call them cookies here? I don't know. Because like it's still English, but like there's still a little bit of a language barrier. Not anything like very important though. The emoji is very helpful though. What kind? Like chocolate chip cookies or? Because I don't know, chocolate chip are my favorite, but I mean sugar cookies. I don't know. I like chocolate chip. Not a ton of other cookies though. I'm good with my chocolate chip. You know, that's all I need. I did forget to mention, I got a Hisuian shiny Electro on an airplane back for my holiday, so I was excited. My brother showed it to his friends. Oh, that's cool. Shiny Hisuian Electrode is pretty awesome. I like Voltorb. Electrode's like the same, it's just flip. So that's a great shiny, and then it's a shiny you can really only get in that game, so that's kind of nice to add on to it. Is Emerald good? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have never played Emerald because it's very expensive. Emerald's pretty good though, from everything I've heard. Better than Ruby and Sapphire because it's just a third version, so it's like the upgrade version of these games, and I've enjoyed these games. So far. I haven't beat them though. The best thing for Emerald, I think, is the Battle Frontier, and then. I think you can get both Kyogre and Groudon, so that's another nice thing. The only thing you have to worry about is the broken RNG. So if you plan on shiny hunting, you're going to want to look up tutorials because it's weird in Emerald. Because they coded the game wrong. Ooh. That's the one advantage to Ruby and Sapphire, is that you don't need to worry about the RNG seed. Like, it'll still progress, it'll still move, and you can actually soft reset. Because in Emerald, you have to do runaways. Which actually, you know, just for fun, should check. You're gonna make your dinner. I'm having pizza. If I'm not back, I see you next time. Okay. Hope you have a great rest of your day then. Hopefully, I can see you again though. Or come back. I don't know. That sounded kind of weird. Yeah, maybe I'll try a runaway here to just see if it's possible in Ruby and Sapphire. If not, I'll just reset over it anyways. Oh, nope. Alright, this does get harder to control. We can't escape? Wait. Why can't Shinichi escape? Okay, let me just see if it's possible. And then move Pokemon. I don't know that this is gonna be possible. Is he back? It doesn't look like it. It's interesting though. That because runaways are possible. Yeah, I'm resetting. Runaways are possible in Emerald, but they're not in Ruby Sapphire, which is interesting, as if they intentionally did it. Or just because that's the improvement they made for the game, and not like, oh shoot, we coded a bug, too late. Okay, now they'll respawn. I don't know, I do, but I don't want to attempt like a roaming hunt. I think roaming hunt just takes too long. We're approaching 2,700, which is pretty good. 200 checks on the day. Nothing to feel bad about. The one weird thing that I don't normally use, because like with my switches, I don't normally use the like OBS window, but for these, since they're two very different size screens, I'm looking exclusively at the OBS window. And again, I think I may try to get like a couple devices. You're gonna pick Sceptile. That's a pretty good pick. I mean, I like Mudkip. I think Swampert is technically the best too, but Sceptile is definitely nice. And then I also, like, I played through Ruby. Not played through, but I got the starters, so I'll have all of them. And then I still have a copy if I want to shiny hunt the starters. Shiny Trico's nice too, though I'm guessing you're probably not going to shiny hunt them, especially with Emerald. And I'm weird because they have a very old flash memory save chip in them, so it can save I think a couple like 10,000 like tens of thousands of times, but it's like 10,000 times is like that's how much they can save before they start like breaking down. So it's like, okay, I only have 10,000 saves, and then with Emerald, if you're shiny hunting the starter, you need to keep saving again and again, which isn't horrible, but it's something that I would be like, okay, now I can't play my Emerald for like, 30 saves or whatever. Although I think you can buy the chip and replace it. It's just not an easy process. But then you'd have all the saves again. Your opinion, what's the best? Mewtwo or Kyogre? I guess, I don't know. My favorite are Mewtwo or Kyogre. Best legendary, I don't know. I guess when I read that, I was like, oh, favorite, whatever. I don't know. I like Kyogre. Best, maybe Urshifu or something. I don't know. I don't play a lot of competitive, but I know Urshifu is pretty powerful for like a pretty long time. Maybe it's still powerful now. I don't know. Yeah, this cutscene were a little bit shorter. Our checks would be through the roof. Or if I simply had 4 devices, I could play on. But again, I think that would be difficult, because DS capture cards aren't available for like another month, and then the Game Boy Advance one is like expensive. And because I recently, I got myself a IPS Game Boy Advance, so it was a laminated one. Screen was pretty nice. The kit though, that comes with, it's $30 cheaper. It's not a laminated screen. Makes me kind of want to upgrade, get the super fancy laminated screen, and then do the TV out. Fancy TV out mod. But I don't know. That's very expensive then. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm sitting back down. Okay. Because if I do the IPS kit, that comes with the fancy dockable TV out Game Boy Advance, I lose the ability. Well, no, it's not laminated, so there can be dust in between the screen and stuff. And I'm not speaking anything. Apparently, my mind can't just make anything that sounds normal. So the kit that I was looking into was $70, and it came with an IPS screen. But I wanted a different screen. But then that would be $100 because the kit alone is $50 for some reason. I'm gonna look at it again. Maybe it's not that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Maybe the price has changed or something. But I want a Game Boy Advance capture card that doesn't move AV out through the link port. Because that's the one thing, like with this, the SP that I have and the mod that I put in the SP, I can't trade Pokemon on stream. Like, it's just not something that I can do. Let's see. So you can get Game Boy Advance IPS screens for like $50. The dockable one, okay, so it's $80. So it's $20 more. The experience is way better and easier. So I don't know. Does this kit come with shells? I think you can get it by itself though. But maybe it's not the upgrade kit. I don't know. I want a nice IPS screen. The unlaminated ones are unnecessarily annoying to put in. I haven't had the best experience with them either. So maybe it's worth paying a little bit extra, but I have a really nice screen. A little bit nicer. Because I guess if I got no dust in between, there would be nothing different. You just bought a GBA SP on holiday in Budapest. Should I get an OLED or IPS screen? I think only IPS screens are available for the SP right now. Maybe I missed something and they released an OLED, but I think they only have an OLED screen for the Game Boy Color. But I think so I guess the IPS screen would be it. Assuming you have an 001, the only thing, like, if you're going to play it outside, which I don't know, it's kind of, like, I have two 001s, I have a 101, and then I have an IPS screen. So if you plan on, like, playing it outside, I would leave it as the 001, because then you lose the reflective background. But, you know, if you want the best screen, I would go, like, with an IPS. And I think all of them are pretty much laminated in terms of, like, what the SP is. Because I think all of them have the screen lens on it. I didn't see any that didn't when I was looking into it. Here, let me check. No, I'm playing both of these on mostly official hardware. I have a DS with a loopy capture card in it, with an official copy of Pokemon Sapphire, and then I have a Game Boy Advance SP with Pokemon Ruby, and it has an AV out mod through the link port. So I'm playing both of them, and I have the, like, physical cartridges, and I'm playing on, like, official hardware, but they have a mod in them, so I can get the signal onto my computer. So the SP I have plugged into an AV adapter, into an HDMI, and then into a capture card. And then the DS, Loopy has a software that you can plug it into. Amazing capture card, though. How long have you been shiny hunting? I think I get 250 checks an hour, so 2708 divided by 250, like 11 hours, probably fairly accurate. I've only hunted this on stream, so I can also, I guess, look at the times that I've streamed it before. Here, I'll check that right now. So I've been streaming like an hour today, 2 hours, that's 4, so 6, about 8, 10, so like around 11-ish, maybe a little bit more. 11 or 12 for sure. The odds are 1 in 8,000, so I don't know that I'll get it anytime soon, but I guess the odds of me getting it anytime soon are the same as if I were getting it in 5 hours. I'm shiny hunting for fun or for the dex? I'm shiny hunting because I really want shiny Kyogre. And then Groudon, I had Ruby, and I was waiting on the hunt so I could hunt both at the same time. Because I just want them as they're shiny so I can use them. I just think they're cool shinies to have. And preferably, I'd like to hunt all of the legendaries that they have in these games. Maybe not Latios and Latias. I don't really want to hunt the roamers, necessarily. Especially because you can get them through... I forgot what the island's called. You can get them through the Eon ticket. The Eon ticket is only a couple $100, but... I mean, you can still get them through it, so... Something I definitely want, but Eon ticket or Emerald, I'd rather Emerald, you know? Nut Peaberry or... like, Ruby, probably gonna pick the copy of Ruby. Do you got a full dex in Gen 3? No, it's something that I want to do, especially because now I'm seeing all these videos like, I completed the Pokedex in Gen 3. It's something I, like, 100% want to do, but I don't have the money for it. Because I'd probably want to complete it in Emerald, because Emerald's, like, the copy. Once I get Emerald, that's what I want my main copy to be. Although, you know, kind of Sapphire's the first, like, Gen 3 game that I got. Not very long ago, but obviously I have 50 hours in it already. So I should be just fine playing it for a while and trying to get a lot of the Pokedex completed. So, I would like to, but I want to wait until I have Emerald at least. And then I also need Pokemon Coliseum, XD. And then if I'm excluding the Mythicals, that should be it, I think. Oh, I need the bonus discs, which are outrageously expensive. I think the bonus disc for Coliseum costs as much as Coliseum itself. And it's just a disc that gives Jirachi. But then, obviously, I need to shiny hunt that, too. Although, I think I could transfer it over to a game and then still shiny hunt it. Like, I think I could get a lot of Jirachi if I had it. Which would be cool, you know, like... I could open up a Jirachi distribution service or something. I feel like making money off that would be bad. Like, weird, though. Kind of makes sense, because I had to pay for it. But the one thing I don't like is that it's a disc. Like, there's no repair. You can't really, like... Well, you can repair them, but the repair process goes, resurface the disc, and then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you're screwed. With cartridges, like, I got a broken copy of Leaf Green that I recently fixed up, which I've talked about, like, a billion times now on stream. So if anyone's been watching the whole time, they'd probably be very annoyed by continually hearing the story. But I got it fixed. Well, my dad, like, switched the chips and stuff. But it was fixable by using parts from, like, we opened up a Super Circuit, and we used a copy of Super Circuit, because Leaf Green's $120, and Super Circuit's, like, 20 to 30. So, it's just, the cartridges are so much more repairable and better, in my opinion. Other than DS. DS kind of sucks, because you can't put them back together. Because it's just kind of like, oh, this DS game's broken. Let me open it up. Oh, now I can't put it back together. You have to glue it back or something. Which isn't as fun. Was glad I learned that before I ripped a cartridge apart. So yeah, I don't like GameCube games. It's harder because it's like, okay, if something breaks, there's no guarantee it can be fixed. If Fire Red or Leaf Green breaks, as long as the ROM is fine, like, you can swap the save chip. There's a lot you can do to fix it. The only issue then is that they're, you know, the gold contacts or whatever. I don't know if it's gold, whatever it is, but the contacts on the cartridge could run out. But even then, like, some people have new PCBs. Like Emerald, you can get the new motherboard, or I guess it's not a motherboard. You can get a new PCB for it, transfer all the components on, and sure, like, it's a little bit of work and the board's kind of expensive, but then you're good to go for a while, you know? And then if the contacts break down again, you buy another one or you have another one, You swap the chips over and you're good. Like you can really with Emerald and like Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know that they have replacement boards for Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think it depends on which. How long has my microphone been muted for a while? Oh, wait, okay. I don't know. Because my counter wasn't up. I don't think it was. Sorry about that. So, Did you hear my whole, like, thing? I don't know. I don't know how long it was muted for, so I can't really... long story short, in case you didn't hear it, you just need Pokemon Transporter and Pokemon Bank on your 3DS. And then a Gen 4 game, a Gen 5 game, and then your Gen 3 game. I think it's kind of a long process, but it's still possible. So yeah, I think that was like the first hour stream and we got 260 checks. So right around there on that like 10-hour mark, assuming I'm doing max efficiency hunting, which is definitely not something I'm always doing, but at times I definitely do that. And I didn't grab trick or trade packs. I was like yesterday, I really wanted to open some, and I have a lot loose somewhere, but I can't find them. And so I was like, oh, maybe good luck. Maybe because I wanted to grab tape too. Maybe in a little bit, I'll just like take a couple-minute break. My Be Right Back screen is kind of bad right now. I don't think I switched the background, so it's very bright. But maybe I'll grab the tape and then some trick or trade packs. And maybe, you know, we get lucky with the trick or trade pack. We get lucky with the shiny. That's great to know. Yeah, the only thing you can't transfer from is Gen 1 and 2. And even then, there's some, like, fan projects to where you can transfer them. Actually, pretty cool. Like, there was a Pokemon, like, home kind of thing that came out. I don't know that I would use it, personally. Because, like, the rare candies and stuff, if there's a way, I don't know. I would rather keep my, I don't normally move Pokemon. That's the thing. I'm like, oh, I would rather play Gen 1 or 2 if you could move them, but I don't normally move Pokemon between games. Though, I think, like, to Gen 3, I would definitely move Pokemon too if I could. Oh, that didn't count. I'm going to be very careful with the stream deck. There we go. Very slow to get to Kyogre, but just fine, I guess. I'm excited for Legend Zeta A to come out, and I hope there's some kind of weird, like, what? I don't think that button did anything. Okay, that's good. I heard it. It was not possible people online, but I have not tried. Okay, so, I mean, maybe. I'm pretty sure the bank and transporter servers are still online. So, it's not possible no matter what, I guess, unless you have Pokemon Bank or Transporter. And, I mean, the games that you have to get are kind of expensive. But I'm pretty sure it's still possible. I haven't done it personally, but it's something I want to do. I need to play through Pearl, I think. I have all the games and stuff. But I don't... Actually, no, I need a 3DS, like, recording or something. No. Did that mute me? No, it didn't. Okay. I'm glad, because there's a button I have on here for mute, and apparently I want to keep clicking it. I think so. I think it would have been really cool if Nintendo allowed Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Transporter to be downloaded even after the server shut down. But, you know, it is what it is. At least the servers are still up. Or it would have been cool if they made some kind of wire, like, so it was all stored on your 3DS then. Like, that would have been awesome. You know, like, okay, here's an update. Now that the servers are shut down, we're going to let you store them locally on your device. And you can still do everything. But now, you know, the servers can't shut down and ruin all the transfer. Because one of the really nice things was that through Gen 5, from 3 to Gen 5, there was... You could transfer Pokemon in the game, so there's no way for them to shut that down. And then, you know, Gen 6 comes around and they have Pokemon Transporter into Pokemon Bank. Which I'm guessing Pokemon just really loves to keep their, like, generations separated. Because my guess is, you know, Gen 1 and 2, they were kind of in their own category. Like, this jump from Gen 2 to Gen 3 is crazy. Like, the features and stuff that were added from Gen 2 to Gen 3 were, like, there were a lot. And, you know, they just look really different. And then from Gen, like, 6 and then to Gen, I guess, 9 now. It's the jump from 2D to 3D. What's your longest hunt? I don't know. I think it's Mudkip. Because I started hunting Mudkip in... I don't know, was it last year? 2023, like July of 2023, and I ended the hunt. It was it January of 2023? January or February of 2023, I ended the hunt. Maybe late February 2023. I can't really remember, but I wasn't counting, and it was an on and off hunt. I know, like, for the couple weeks where I was hunting it a lot, I was hunting it like 2 times, like 2 or 3 hours a day, consistently, two devices, especially towards the end. I guess maybe this will help time-wise. I got 2 Poochyena, 2 shiny uncatchable ones during that time, so. Oh, we're approaching 28, which I don't know if I said we wouldn't hit today. I don't know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We're approaching 2800, and then from 2800, obviously, after that, we'll get to 2828, which is kind of nice. And then I guess the next one we get is 3030, because we can't do 2929. We could do 3030. Which, I don't know, I was thinking, like, shiny hunting 2 right now. Good luck. Good luck to you, too. Hopefully, you can get it. What game are you hunting in? Are you hunting, like, new game, or... Welcome back, King of the Jays. Welcome back. What game are you hunting? Are you hunting like original full odds, or you know, you doing something like DS era, 3DS, Game Boy, or nope, Switch? I mean, next shiny I'll go for is probably Rayquaza. Soul Silver. Okay, are you doing the starters by chance? That's a cool hunt. The next shiny I'll go for is probably gonna be Rayquaza. After I get both of these. So if I can get Kyogre first, then I'll move on and I can double hunt Groudon. I did not get a shiny, no. Awesome. Starter hunt's really great, like awesome. Totodile, hopefully you get it. You got like a 1/3 chance because you have to check them all, so that's fine. Typos are common, and then autocorrect, especially for Pokemon names, is crazy. It doesn't want to let you sell the Pokemon, so that is okay. I know what you meant. I'm pretty good at that, you know. Generally with typos, it's fairly easy to tell. And that one, it's like I can still yeah. Hopefully you get Totodile. You got Cyndaquil, okay. Yeah, but if I can get Kyogre sometime, like, well, anytime, I have another copy of Ruby. So I have 2 copies of Ruby and then 1 copy of Sapphire. So if I get Groudon first, I'm going to hunt Groudon more, I guess. Because it doesn't hurt. And then once I get Kyogre and Groudon, I'll go on Rayquaza, which maybe I'll try like a triple hunt. I just feel like it would look kind of weird as far as the setup goes. But if I have 3 copies of the game, it's much easier to get 1 more capture device than 2. So. And then I can compare the AV out to an HDMI. Because the kit I would be getting would be HDMI for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, Shiny Rayquaza was amazing as 2D Pokemon. I mean, I still think it looks good 3D, but it definitely looks better 2D. I don't know that I would hunt on Emerald. So, I mean, I don't have a copy of Emerald. If you're talking about hunting Rayquaza, I don't know, because Ruby and Sapphire, the hunt's way quicker. But I did have the thought, oh, well, if I have Emerald, I might as well hunt Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza on the game. But I'm pretty sure the resets are a lot slower because you have to do runaways. And then you kind of like have to leave the game on and then just keep going back and forth. I don't know. I've heard Rayquaza is a pretty quick hunt, though. I don't know if that only applies to Ruby and Sapphire. And then, you know, I'd only have 1 copy of Emerald. I don't see myself, unless I find a really good price for Emerald, getting more than 1 copy of, like, an English Emerald. So then I'd be single hunting, and I don't love single hunting in these old games. As I've said, like, I'm sure a billion times by now. If I got, like, a copy of Emerald, and I had, like, 4 capture devices, though, maybe I'd throw it in with the 2, Ruby, Sapphire. Because 4, I feel like, is way easier to show on screen than 3. Because it's like, okay, so I could move my counter over, shrink it down, move my potato, and then squish the chat in somewhere. Like, shrink it down and squish it in. I don't know. 4 makes sense. Because then I can just... obviously, at the bottom, though, I have to move down. I guess I could put it, like, kind of in the middle, and then put my potato and the counter on, like, the left, and then put the chat on the right, and then maybe that would look fine. I don't know. Do you have controller mod, or are you on emulators? How you do the double setup games. So, I don't have a controller mod. I think a controller mod would be cool. I don't think I have enough devices to warrant a controller mod right now. I am on a DS, an original DS with a Luby capture card installed. And so there's no capture card, but it's like the original, the fat DS. It's the weird shaped one with a official copy of Sapphire in it. And then I have a Game Boy Advance SP with an IPS TV out mod. So I get an AV out signal through the link port. And so then with the SP, I have an external capture card that allows me to capture HDMI. And then with the DS, Loopy has a software that I plug the DS into my computer, and then it'll capture it. So I don't have the controller mod, but I do have them hardware modded so that they'll output a signal in some way or another. So I could like record DS with the one, and then the other is just... The other one actually is useful if I do like Game Boy hunts. I could do it on the SP, but I can't do that on the DS. I mean, I want another DS capture card. They're out of stock right now, but I think they'll be in stock September. I don't have money for another one right now. I do have another DS. I technically have 2 DSs. One of them has like a really broken hinge though. And then, you know, with the SP, then I can record Game Boy games if I need to. Which I'd like to. Think about get my DS modded, but I can't find any in stock. Oh. Wait, so for a capture card, or like or a controller mod. Because the capture cards will be in stock. I think sometime next month. I was very lucky because the capture cards sold out like so quickly on the drop. I was lucky enough to get one then, but I think he said they should be out next month at some point, and they shouldn't. He said they shouldn't sell out this time, so hopefully everyone can get the capture cards they need. Oh, we've hit 28. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, in the capture cards, he didn't have them in stock for what, like 6 months or something, so it makes sense that the 150 he had sold out quickly. How to basic made one with 5 million views. Yes, that same. But oh, I don't understand why. I've looked. I don't know. I think it's because I don't know. The DS capture cards are much harder to come by, I feel like, than 3DS. But I just feel like, in general, capture cards for these consoles, it's like, oh, they're old, not a ton of people make them. They're hard to find. Again, Loopy said, so DS capture, that's fine, Shiny Hunts. So dscapture.com or something, I think. Those should be in stock September. You can send it in, I think, for like $90. So I think he ordered a ton of them. So he said they shouldn't sell out this time, because when he launched it, when was it? August? Was it in August or July? I don't know. It was a very small like test batch. I've had no issues with it so far, so that's fine. Yeah, I can't believe 30 million people saw a tutorial to watch a how to open a door. I feel like it's very hard, but I feel like sometimes you just gotta learn. You gotta figure that out by yourself, you know. Yeah, you thought about trying to get your OG purple 3DS a capture card too, but then I found my old DS. See, and the one thing is, well, I don't know, those capture cards, the only place that I've really looked into is like the Loopy capture cards, so 3dscapture.com or whatever the website is. That's the only place I've looked for capture cards, because the other places, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Loopy's capture cards are what most people use, so that's just what I want. I mean, the 3DS one's definitely pricey. But the DS one's definitely very affordable. Well, relative, I guess. And then the OG 3DS, Loopy doesn't sell that capture card anymore. So then I think you need to get an optimized board, which I'm just not as familiar with. Because when I looked up, like, oh, 3DS capture cards, everyone talks about, like, Loopy's board. So, I don't know. I haven't really looked into the optimized ones, but I've heard Loopy's software is better, too. And then I feel like there's a lot more support for it. Though, again, I've pretty exclusively looked into Loopy's capture boards. But, because if you really want one, just look at the forum, and then maybe he'll announce a date when they go back in stock. They announced a time with it. Be there right at the time, because again, the last drop he did sold out, I think, in like 15 minutes or something. Maybe not even that. It was very quick. And he estimated like, oh, they might last a couple days. They definitely did not last a couple days. But I was fortunate enough to get one, so I'm glad. It's a pretty easy install, too. I mean, if you're not good at soldering, I would send it in. Especially because then you get the USB-C port, and it'll look nice. Mine isn't great, but $20 cheaper is $20 cheaper. Worth it to me. If I do another one, I might send it in, though. And then I guess one of the reasons I didn't send it in too is just because of time. Like, I'll get it quicker, and this is a hunt I was waiting to do since March, I think. So I was waiting definitely till the capture cards came in. They kept being delayed, and I'm glad I have one now. Pretty good though. I've had no issues with it. Like it loads into OBS and everything. I've been happy with it. You want to get one for a shiny Lugia hunt? That would be cool. That's another, like, that being recorded would be awesome too. One thing too, if you want a controller mod, I believe they're compatible. Like, you can use both at the same time. So, in the off chance that, like, you want a controller mod too, I think they're compatible. I just think you'd have to put that in yourself. I don't know if people offer to have the controller mod in. Install. Lugia hunt though, that it's a cool shiny. I wish you luck when you attempt it. That's the one thing too with these old games. I feel like I just want to hunt everything, and the hunts are longer, so it'll take me more time. Cause Fire Red and Leaf Green, I want to do so many hunts in. Like Abra, 100%. I've heard that's a really quick hunt. I want to do the gift Snorlax, or not the gift Snorlax. Gift Lapras, the Snorlax on the bridge. I want to do all the legendaries, and then I'm hunting Charmander right now. So Fire Red and Leaf Green, I want to do a lot of hunts for, which is good. They're kind of like, other than the legendaries, they're kind of random hunts, but Snorlax, I think Snorlax, the shiny, is pretty cool. Yeah, the old games feel so fun to hunt. I say personally, I get that feeling up to Platinum. Yeah, I haven't really hunted in Black and Black 2. Black or White. I have Black and Black 2, so that's why it comes to my mind first. Black 2 was my first game, so I know, but I feel like the graphics do take a bit of a step up, and then you lose some of the nice feeling. And then I haven't really played Pearl. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl didn't leave a great taste in my mouth for playing Pearl, so I want to at some point, but then, you know, I hear Platinum's so good, so then it's like, do I even play Pearl? Or do I just get Platinum, play Platinum, enjoy the game more, and then just play through Pearl so I have another one? And then the only thing is that Emerald is weird. I would like to attempt an Emerald shiny hunt, but it's just weird. Like, oh, okay, so you gotta do runaways. Resetting for Emerald doesn't really work. Random encounters kind of works. It does help, though, that the games run at 60 frames per second, so then you get more, like, less of a chance of running into the same frame. And then I think you can advance the seed from the Versus Seeker or something. I think. My first game was Fire Red when I was like 5, and then I didn't play again until Moon. I went back and played through each gen. Okay. I really like the Gen 3 games, and the only, like, main game I'm missing is Emerald. Although I kind of, like, I want the Mystery Dungeon that they have for Game Boy Advance, and then I want Pinball. As far as Game Boy Advance game goes. So I'm missing Emerald, Pinball Ruby Sapphire, and then Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. So I'm only missing Emerald because it's $200, and I don't have $200 right now to spend on it. Once I do, though, I'll probably buy it. I have a copy of Sun and Moon to play through, but I've heard the story's just very long and tedious. I have played through Sun once because I got Sun and then Ultra Sun, and so I deleted my Sun save. I don't really I want to have to play through Sun and Moon. You're gonna search on your TV potato hunts. Probably get a random kids channel. Well, let me know. It'll be interesting because there's a chance I'll show up. There's a chance I won't. I see weird, like, when I search it, like oh my gosh, I can't speak. When I search my channel up on, like, a random device, I get, like, potato hunting videos. which is weird. You want to get Stadium, you have an old Wii model. That's cool. I think I just went on a rant about this not too long ago, but I don't like the disc drive systems. Like, they're not, with Coliseum and XD on GameCube being so expensive, because I didn't realize, like, XD is, I think, close to 200. If those break, the only chance you have to fix them is through, like, resurfacing. And I don't like that as much. Like, you scratch the disc up a little bit. Oh, now it doesn't work. You can only resurface it so many times, which, you know, makes sense. But with the cartridges, again, I've said this like a million times too. I had a broken Leaf Green. And it was, you know, I could fix it. Swapping the PCB out. It was fixed. You couldn't do that with a GameCube game. Bro, I found, instead of Potato Hunts, YouTube, I got Potato Land dies in a playlist. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's not what I would expect. Normally I find like, oh, today we're going on a hunt for potatoes under the ground. And it's like, oh, I mean, that's what my name is, you know? You could be surprised you looked at my name like, oh, this dude doesn't hunt for potatoes? What? Always interesting. But then I think one thing that would be cool is on Wii, I think they have Battle Revolution, I think. It's not that expensive. It's, I think, like around $30. So it's reasonably priced, I feel like. I don't have any games to play it with. But it, you know, there's not really any shiny hunting or anything you can do. But then would I want to do the costume hunt on it? I don't know. The other cartridges are much easier to repair and don't break. Even. Yeah, that's the one thing, because I just recently got a GameCube. So then I was looking into like broken games, and I'm like, you can't repair them. Like, there's just, if there's a scratch on the top, good luck. Scratches on the bottom, it still may not work. I like the discs, or not the discs. I like the cartridges so much more. Like DS, 3DS, Switch games, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, you can fix them. And then, you know, if you want to like get a machine to refinish it, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but hello the games, welcome back. With the GameCube games, it's GameCube and Wii, I guess. I care about GameCube more because there are more Pokemon games on it, but it's just, you can only repair them so many times too, and then they're just dead. Like, you can't really do anything. There's also nothing technical. It's not like you need any, it's just like, okay, you gotta sand the disc down. You get a disc game, it's just a great feeling. Yeah, I mean, there's that. It's just, if you have a broken game, because I've been looking on eBay for like broken Coliseum or broken XD. So I'm like, oh, if I can find one for like $30 or something, it might be worth trying to like polish and fix, see if it works. And then I was looking how to fix them, and it's just, you're like sanding them down. I don't know. It's just like, but if you screw something up there, it's not gonna work. When I search Potato Hunts, I get you, and that's it. When I search, and then get Toy Story Learning. Oh, that's a fun little search after it. Well, that's wow. That's something. Definitely, I like the opening up a disc game. I will say is much better. But then, like, if I stored all my DS games in a DS case, maybe that would feel the same. I don't know. I play Game Boy Advance. I don't have like Ruby and Sapphire complete in box, so I'm not gonna pull them out of a box. I did buy like little cartridge protector things for it, so that, I mean, that's nice, so they get damaged less. But I don't really care about the condition. Like, my copy of Ruby and then my copy of Leaf Green has no label. It's like, it's cheaper. I don't really care. I'm gonna play the game. It's not to collect. I'm not buying that copy to collect, I guess. Maybe I'll try buying like a complete emerald or something down the line. But even that, like a complete emerald's what, like, I don't know, is it like 700 or something? 400. I don't know. Good condition can definitely be a lot more. I mean, it makes sense why it's so expensive though, because you just threw away the box. You know, like not many people kept the box. It wasn't meant to store the game, I guess. DS game complete in box is less expensive because the case was made to store the game. I was kind of glad though, because I got Pokemon like Black from GameStop years ago. I don't remember when. It was pre-pandemic for sure, and it was like $40. And at the time, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of expensive because it was used. But now I'm like, oh, thank goodness I got that. I saved like $100 on the game. You want to try and get a complete inbox copy of Heart Gold? Good luck with that. I hope you can find a decent priced one, because those games are expensive. I remember even then, I can guarantee like pre-pandemic, like those games were still expensive, which is one thing. Like I regret not buying more games like before the pandemic, when everything shot up and went crazy expensive. Like Heinz beans. I don't really care. I mean, I don't love beans, but it is what it is. The one weird thing is because I guess I was looking on eBay, and at one point I found a broken Pokewalker. And a lot of the broken Pokewalkers just don't have batteries. I shoved a battery in it. It worked fine. So I have a Pokewalker. I don't have a copy of Heart Gold or Soul Silver, though. Something I'm looking out for. There are just a lot of fakes. I'll see one on Marketplace and be like, oh, that's not real. Okay, I'm not buying that. It's very hard, and then they're also expensive. But then I do want to do like a starter hunt on it. Come on, wasn't... Yeah, I find it kind of funny because I think... I didn't really look into this. I just heard about it. During Sun and Moon, like, oh, you bring in Ruby and Sapphire, we'll give you a new copy of Sun and Moon. I'm like, that's crazy. You lost a lot of money if you did that. But I didn't look into it. I saw like one short about it or something. Yeah, and that's the one thing. Like, I didn't get into old Pokemon games after the pandemic. But part of that, I think, is I had more money going out of the pandemic. Like, I was always interested in, like, the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games, for sure. I got them on 3DS Virtual Console. But... so that was always something I was interested in. But, like, Game Boy Advance, when I was a kid, because I grew up, like, 3DS, DS, 3DS, around there. Like, the most. Like, I'm playing the most video games and stuff. And, like, so I bought the 3DS, the Game Boy games on 3DS, and then... but I really, like, I wanted a Game Boy. I never got a Game Boy. But I wanted one until, like, recently. And now I have, like, 5 Game Boys. You modded your DSi XL a while ago and got all the games I bought as a kid. Play through the games, play through them now because every game is, like, 200 more. Yeah, the DS games, the only DS games that are reasonable and I feel like make sense are Diamond and Pearl. I feel like Diamond and Pearl are reasonably priced. I think they're, like, $40 or $50. I mean, out of box. But, I mean, still... when comparing to like Ruby and Sapphire, which is 80 to 90, Fire Red and Leaf Green are easily at 100. Leaf Green, I think, is around like 120. It's like $40 for Diamond or Pearl seems more reasonable. But then you get to Platinum, and Platinum is back up at 100. How to make money. Step 1, become famous. Step 2, sell anything. Sell it for 20 bucks and money. Yeah, Diamond, I have Pearl. I want to get Diamond. The only thing that I don't love, like, Game Boy Advance games, I went, like, researched a lot, so I can tell very quickly whether or not a Game Boy Advance Pokemon game is authentic or not. DS games, I just think are harder. They're much smaller. They're not see-through. Like, you can't look at the PCB or anything, which is kind of sad. I wish they kept the, like, clear shells, which they had for Pokemon. but they're just much harder to authenticate. But Diamond and Pearl, I'm sure there are less fakes of. You get a refurbished version of Diamond for $80. Oh, I mean, that's much more reasonable than just like $80 for a random copy of Ruby or Sapphire. Look at the numbers at the bottom for the DS. See, but even that, like, at 100% of the time, that's like, it doesn't necessarily work. Diamond and Pearl, I'd definitely be less picky for, but like I was looking into buying a Sapphire. I had the money. I just set aside and everything. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna get one. I don't know if I had at like $70 or $80, whatever the budget was at the time. They've definitely gone up a little bit. So it probably, I think maybe my price was 70, and I was looking. First, you know, they had to accept returns just in case it was fake. And 80%. Yeah. And with Diamond and Pearl, if I'm spending 40 as opposed to like 100, I'm definitely going to be less. Okay, I'm going to be 100% sure this is real. Then, you know, with Ruby and Sapphire, or Emerald, especially Emerald. This Emerald, if I buy an Emerald, it's going to have to look, not the condition, but everything has to be perfect. If one thing looks off, like that's not worth 200 if it's going to be fake. And then I know there are like notches at the top. You can look at the font on the label. But Diamond and Pearl, I'm definitely going to care a little bit less. If I'm only paying like $40 for it, it's not going to be as big of a deal. But Platinum or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, those I'm going to care more about. The one thing, though, with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, at least, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, is at least they have that clear shell. Semi-clear. You know, you shine it up to light as purple or pink, whatever. At least they have that, and most fakes don't. Like, you're not really going to find a fake that has that see-through, clear thing. I'm pretty sure if you get an Amazon refurbished game, they authenticate them. The only thing is that I feel like Amazon overprices their games quite a bit. And then you also, like, you can't see what you're getting beforehand. Normally, I'll just look on Marketplace or eBay, and then if it doesn't look good, I'm just not going to buy it. Like, I'll see what Amazon's price on Pokemon Emerald is. But that is with, like, most people, like, online. So, Emerald on Amazon is $350 right now. So, like, about, I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say Emerald's like $250 right now. So that's $100 over. But, you know, there's no image or anything. Gen 3, I'm pretty confident if I'm buying one, I should know pretty quickly from the pictures whether or not it's real or fake. Although I do have a pretty good, like, Emerald I got in a marketplace. Yeah, I can see that. It depends on where you live. But, you know, I'm sure if something pops up, though, you're in the middle of nowhere, it'll be a bit better. You know, like, you'll have a higher chance of getting it. Let me see. How much? Let's look up Fire Red then. And you can't. So Fire Red on Amazon is 200. So that's about double. The occasional, yeah. And that's the one thing. Like you won't see as much, but I mean, I would hope you have a better chance of getting it. You got a 3DS for 15. That's really good. I found a 3DS once, and it was like. It was a new 3DS, XL, I think, and it was like $100 or something. I tried to be as quick as possible. It was listed like 10 minutes, and it was already sold. Like, I couldn't have done much better. See, those finds are nice, though, you know, like, 3DS, $15, that's pretty good. I've seen a couple listed like around 50. I don't know what like an original 3DS is value-wise. I don't normally look for it. Are Emerald Pokemon clones legit to transfer? I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing they wouldn't be flagged. Like if you bring them to home, I don't think they'd be flagged. And I mean, it's the same game. Like unless someone hacked into the game and like messed with the way Pokemon are generated. I don't see any reason why not. As long as you can move them. Because I know some, like, Emerald fakes or whatever. Like, some Emerald fakes, some Gen 3 fakes won't connect with official games. So like Diamond or Pearl, it might be hard to get to transfer up. Oh, that did not work. So some, maybe, like you can transfer some. I wouldn't count on it, but there's a chance it would work. About like $60, 200. That's what I thought. I've seen like some around there. I don't know. Like, I like the new 3DS. Honestly, my favorite to play on is the 2DS, like the original weird wedge one. I feel like it's the most comfortable to play games. But I also, like, I found a Pikachu 3DS, new 3DS XL. That was, I mean, I like playing on it. 3D is kind of cool because I never had a 3DS. I just had a 2DS. So, the 3D is pretty cool. I see how it gets old, though. I think school teaches some useful stuff. But, yeah, I mean, I can see that being important. But in the same sense, like, would you like more homework? Like, let's say they add on how to pay taxes. Now you have more homework. Like, let's say you have an hour more of homework or something, you know? Like, that's not realistic. But, you know, do you want more homework for that? Like, you think school teaches some useful stuff. So, they keep all that useful stuff, but now they're adding on more, and now you have more homework. Oh. This is when the tape would be good. I think at 3,000, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to refill my water. And then I'm going to get tape and I think trick-or-trade packs. Just to open for fun. So I won't have a photo or anything. But oh, wait, did that count? I don't think it did. Like, I won't have a camera hooked up. I don't know how I would do that because the only camera I have is my phone, but yeah, so I will open them, and I don't know. We'll see. See if I can get anything cool. I hate homework, but I wouldn't mind homework for learning taxes. See, but when would they be teaching taxes? Let's see. I'm hopeful. I mean, we're approaching halfway to odds, so sometimes I don't know that I've done an over odds hunt. I don't know that I've done an under odds hunt. I mean, obviously I've had to, but I don't normally count. Yeah, but see, like, when would they be teaching how to do taxes? Because if they teach it, like, last year of high school, which I don't know, I'm guessing, so, you know, when you're, like, turning 18 or whatever, that would probably make sense, because then you'll remember it, but if they're teaching it too young, like, then you're gonna forget them. But then, like, how much have you learned from school that's like, oh, this is useful, you just don't think about it, and how it's useful, and how it's applied, and without it, you'd be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense, or you just do a situation and be like, okay, school taught me this, but you're not thinking school taught me this, because it's not something that sticks out. I mean, like, okay. I don't know. I think at least like to the end of high school, I feel like school's pretty useful. But then I feel like, I don't know, college is kind of like, yeah, if you want to get into something, like an engineer, doctor or something, probably pretty important. But other than that, you can probably just look stuff up online. Maybe harder to get a job though. You get a new 3DS and mod it so I can stream the games to my PC and use OBS. Okay, I mean, that's a good idea. The only thing I've heard is that it can be a little bit laggy. I've never used it, so I don't know for sure, but just be aware that it might be a little bit laggy. One thing that's kind of nice is I have a 3DS that I got a while ago that was broken. I bought it broken because I wanted a 3DS. Year 4 because you can leave high school. After that, is that the same in America? So yeah, we have, I mean, I think it depends on where you are, but 4-year high school. So we go to high school until we're essentially like 18, and then you go to college after that. Normally, like most of the time. You have really good Wi-Fi. That's good. I hope it works well. Just be aware, you know, maybe it won't. So, anyways, back to my story before I got sidetracked. I bought a 3DS. It popped when it turned on, which is normally, I think it's a speaker ribbon cable. Yeah, or a trade school. So the speaker ribbon cable is normally broken. 3DSs are a pain in the butt to work on. I've worked on some DSs now, so 3DS feels less bad, but it still is not good. So we bought just new everything because I was trying to put it back together, and then I ripped the screen ribbon cable. So we bought a new screen, new speaker ribbon cable, and then a new camera ribbon cable. Bought new of everything, except the screen that we got was a new 3DS screen. So now I just have a new 3DS screen without a broken new 3DS to fix. And I just can't find them. Like, anytime I look on eBay, it's a new 3DS XL screen. That's broken. Like, I think a new 3DS having one would be cool, but I can't find a broken one to use the screen for. I don't know. It's so... I, again, broke the screen on the original 3DS. So we were trying to buy an original 3DS screen, but we accidentally ordered a new 3DS screen. I don't know whether or not it's IPS. I'm guessing it's just the TN screen, but we just got it by accident. It was like $10 or something. It wasn't that bad. But now, of course, I need a new 3DS, just original model, so I can put the screen in. It's annoying though. Like, the 3 ribbon cables is a lot. I would have rather them keep like the SP hinge design. It doesn't look as good, but it's much easier to work with. Like, you loop the SP once, so much easier. I wish they gave a little bit more room for the ribbon cable though on the SP. But then I think even the original DS has the SP hinge design. It looks ugly, but it's much easier to work on. For the DS, though, I've gotten pretty good. But that's only one ribbon cable. 3DS has 3. Very time-consuming and very risky for the 3DS. But, so I have the original one. We have the screen now. I want to try to put it back together. But then one of the, I think, digitizer cables didn't work. I've been thinking about trying to find a good DSi shell to do a shell mod, but they're so crappy. I will say, I haven't done DSi XL shells. I've done DS Lite. I've done a couple DS Lite reshells. DS Lite shells are fine. I mean, they're not OEM quality, of course, but they're not horrible. I want to try to buy a original DS shell, because I've heard they're really bad. But I have one with a broken hinge, and the only way I'm going to fix it is with a reshell. And then at least I can use that DS. But I haven't even looked into DSi. I imagine they probably wouldn't be very good though, because the DSi XL, it doesn't seem like something that would be super easy to replicate. I've never opened up a DSi XL either, so. I like it though. Like, DSi XL, I definitely think is the best to play like just DS games. I like the DS Lite the most, just because you can play Game Boy Advance. There's some nice ones that I've seen, but DSi ones are all really flimsy. I could see that. DSi is so much bigger too. The XL, like, there's not as much room there. The one thing I don't like too, you can mod it and run Game Boy Advance. See, I like playing it on the original cartridges. I know you can do that. I like playing it on original cartridges though. And the DS Lite, technically, you could do that. I'm sure DSi, though, I think has the Game Boy Advance hardware. Yeah, I mean, I do kind of want, like, just a normal DSi. I don't have a normal DSi. I have a DSi XL, but that's it. Oh, no, here's what I was going to say. The one thing I like about the DS Lite is that it's not region locked. So, you know, it plays in... You can get a Japanese one for much cheaper, and then you can play it in English. See, I kind of like it, though, because then it's like, okay, I can play Sapphire, save up money so I can afford a copy of Emerald, and then I have Emerald, you know? It's much more like I'm drip-fed the games, you know? I can slowly play them, and then I have to, like, you know, play through them all, enjoy them. And it also gives me more... Well, I don't know. I like it because then I get to, I get to play all the games, enjoy them, because there's no rush, because I don't have the other game. And then, you know, I can look for, like, cheap ones on eBay or Marketplace, or broken ones that are cheap. I don't know. I've thought about getting a lot of, like, Japanese Game Boy games, like, broken. Just because I think some Japanese, like, I'd love a copy of Pokemon Green. Pokemon Gold and Silver, I think you could get, too. I don't know. Those are cool games. I want those, too. Japanese ones look cool, just because they're, like, black, I think, as opposed to colored, which is just weird to see for Gold or Silver. Because when I think Gold or Silver, I'm thinking a Gold or Silver cartridge. But, you know, you can get, aftermarket makes you want to get your money. Yeah. I thought for a second that Kyogre looked purple on the DS, and I'm like, oh, I was about to... No, it wasn't. Yeah, the games are so expensive. I do kind of wish they would release them on the Switch, so then the price would drop. Actually, I didn't check. Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, maybe it's cheaper now? Because I played the remake on Switch, and I'm like, this is a pretty fun game. I'd love to play it on Game Boy Advance. But it is like $30. So, or it was, which isn't bad, but just for like a spin-off. The Switch game you can find used for like 40, I think. So, is it worth it? Let me see. Oh, and I have Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team for DS, for the DS. So that kind of doesn't help me want to buy it. Oh, I mean, maybe you can find it for cheap. Oh, I was pressing B on the SP. Because now I have to look into this. Okay, no, it still looks like it's about $30. I enjoyed the game playing it on Switch. And I want more games that I can just pick up, play for a little bit. Because Pokemon, I feel like, if I'm going to play, I'm going to play it for a while. I don't just want to play it for like 10 minutes. And then I also I got Pokemon Pinball, like the original one. But I also really want Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire. Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire seems like a huge improvement over the other. And I had a ton of fun playing Pinball. Is it just Pokemon Pinball? Is it like Red and Blue? I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the screen was a little weird, bouncing up and down. But I wasn't very good at it. I was playing it for a while, and then I kind of stopped. I should probably play it again soon. Okay, it's actually really nice to see who actually talks to chat. I gotta go. My lunch break is over. So thanks. Have a good day. I hope you have a great rest of your day, too. Good luck with your starter hunt. Okay, I am on check 3,000, though, so I think I'm going to take a quick break, refill my water, and then grab tape to speed up the hunts. After this check, I will. Also, shield your eyes because the be right back screen, I think, is still very bright. because I made it on like my LCD display as opposed to OLED. So just shield your eyes. I'll be back in a second. Oh, that's 3002. I'll be right back. Probably a couple minutes. Okay, I am back. Hopefully that wasn't too long. I got... I didn't find as many trick-or-trade packs as I wanted to. Let's see. I got 6. So I'll probably try to open them all up on stream. Actually, let me try to get these buttons taped down. I got the tape. Refilled my water. Should be all good. Okay, sorry if I'm not talking a ton right now because I just had to run all around my house to get the stuff. So we'll see how well this tape holds. Seems to be doing pretty well. Oh, I need to get this up. Okay. Open a trick-or-trade pack. Let's see. I think I'll just put my guess in because unfortunately you guys can't see it. I feel like it's gonna... the tape's gonna lift up pretty quickly. But we will see. Seems to be much quicker. Okay, I'm gonna guess we're gonna get... I don't know what you can get from these. They're the original trick-or-trade packs. We're gonna go Darkrai. I know you can get Darkrai and Mewtwo for sure. Oh, the promo's just right on the top. Okay, Chandelure, Hatchram, and Punkaboo. So, not what I thought. That's fine. I don't care. I have like the double complete set, so just open them, trying to see any luck, maybe. Oh, this seems way better. Way better. Let me move my phone. Yeah, I feel like I can reset much quicker now. I don't even need to move over by the like arrow keys because it'll just automatically. This is awesome. Yeah, now all these trick-or-trade packs are very tempting. I'll open them every 100. So I think that'll about give us all the leftover checks. I am sorry. You guys had to go through the be right back. I don't normally use it. It was very weird to be moving around before I was done with stream. See, I moved over to the keys to be ready, but they were already there. This is this is awesome that I can just tape the buttons down and they work fine. Pretty happy with it. Seems like I'm definitely getting much quicker checks. There's no waiting time. Once I go through, it goes through. The one, because I was talking about Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. One of the things that stops me from getting it, because I think it would be really cool and fun to play on stream, is that there are no shiny Pokemon in that game. There are shiny Pokemon in the new, like the Switch game, but there are no shiny Pokemon in the original Red Rescue Team. But I definitely think the DS Red Rescue teams, they seem to be pretty like prevalent. Like there are a lot of them. And I know Explorer of Sky is supposed to be really good. It's very expensive though. I didn't realize like that spin-off was 100. That and Pokemon Conquest. I've heard Conquest is pretty good, but it surprised me when it was like $100. If only like holding down A worked as spamming A, then I could tape down A, and I could... if only... Though I could probably tape down Start and Select, make the resets easier. Because I don't think them continually being pressed down would do much. Let me try it on my DS. We'll see how this works. Oh, now the SP's tape has run out. Okay, we'll see. I don't know if this is gonna work well. The SP may need something else. I don't know. There's definitely a way to hold just one button down. This should work. Okay, that does. That's kind of nice. I don't think it would be possible on the SP, but it's possible on the DS. So, I mean, that's nice. It'll stay down. All the buttons will stay pressed down. I can probably just keep pressing them down during the cutscene, just to make sure the tape sticks. I don't think it'll get rid of the, like, stuff on, like, the paint. I hope not. Who knows? Oh, I didn't even need to press. Again, I've done it for so long. I don't think I clicked it for that one. I'm just amazed by how nice it is. Oh, see, now it doesn't work on the Start and Select. I don't think the Start and Select is going to work. Oh, see, in the SP, the sunken in buttons just don't work as well. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to try this. And then I got to try to get this tape off of the Start and Select buttons. That didn't really help with much. I think it let go of like one button, and that's why it wasn't working. I'll try to get it again through the cutscenes. The cutscenes are actually useful when I want to do things, I suppose. Very long though. I mean, it makes sense as a boss fight, but see, maybe we can get it today. If we can get it today, I will be like so happy. Be able to play through a little bit more of the game, maybe beat it. I don't know. Okay. These checks do seem to be going by much quicker than before, which is nice. There's no like second where I have to switch hands, like switch to the other side of the console. So again, really nice. Like there's no wait time. Just hold it down. So awesome and amazing. It's like with the 3DS, you can put the button rubber bands down to hold the 3DS, so you can soft reset easier. It's weird that the soft reset buttons change from console to console, and it's very strange what is it, when you're switching from console to console, because I'm like, I want to check if the soft resets, but I forgot how to. Especially like with 3DS, the Game Boy Advance to 3DS. I don't know why they couldn't have just kept it the same. That is the one thing I find strange. Again, it's nice that the Ruby I reset first, so then it goes first. It just saves a little bit of time overall. Maybe we'll be able to find. I'm glad we're over 3,000. Slowly but surely, we're actually getting up there to odds. Which is kind of crazy because, well, I guess it's crazy that I will eventually find the shiny because, like with Mudkip, towards the end of the hunt, before I found it, I'm like, okay, I'm just never going to get it. I'm going to keep hunting it and keep hunting it. And I don't know that I'll ever find it. You know, and then, you know, eventually, I mean, you have, well, you don't eventually have to get it, but statistically, eventually, you're going to get it. And I kind of wish they kept soft resetting on the Switch because it's so, like, BDSP with soft resetting would have actually been good. But you kind of just need to, like, fully reset over it, and it's very, very slow. Not fun. Just slow. See, maybe with this new method, we can break 300 checks an hour, which that would be pretty good. We would have gotten like 600 more checks at that point. I doubt it, though. Because now that I'm using it, we're at 210 wise as far as the stream goes. So at 310, we'll see. We should be at 342. It definitely, it is helping a lot, though. Because before I click A and then I have to turn, and that switch time definitely takes a bit. I'm just hoping I don't fail the shiny accidentally. Because I could definitely see myself failing it. Like, getting too quick with it. It's like, okay, I see the tiniest bit of your tail. You're not shiny. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, that was purple. But at least I'd have a recording. It would make a nice addition into the video. Okay, let's see. How are we doing? Oh, wow, 13 likes. That's great. Thank you so much, guys, for liking the stream. I think this is probably one of my highest like streams. Actually, really awesome. I wasn't even looking at it. Live's been doing pretty well, so. No, okay, so one of them is 16, but much more than normal, to say the least. I appreciate it. No, I'm like halfway done. I mean, it's pretty good. Again, this like they're moving, and it's so nice. Because again, I don't know if you know the layout of an SP or DS, any really console, you got your like your main buttons, and then you got your D-pad. It's just on the complete opposite. That's so much. That was very far apart. Another nice thing is when I was hunting the legendary birds in Let's Go, they were switched. So Pikachu was on one side and Eevee was on the other. And for my monitors, like, they were switched. So it was very weird looking at both of them. But now I have them, and I can move these actually much easier than I can move anything else. Like, the Switch docks are, you know, not going to be crazy easy to move. Although, because I have a protective case on my OLED, it really only fits in the OLED dock, and it doesn't fit in the original Switch dock, which is weird. don't know what my goal is for checks today. Probably 3,500. I think that's around where I'd like to be. 1,000 checks would be pretty good. Or maybe we find the shiny, but again, I doubt it. It being the 4,000 that is, or no, 8,000. I don't see it happening, but maybe I get an under odds hunt and then one of them I go over. I'd be very happy. Like if I could get one of them and then I go super over odds on the other, at least I have one, you know? And then there, I'm going to have to keep Kyogre and Groudon low so they can also get all the badges possible, which is the one thing that sucks. Like I don't have the battle tower unlocked yet, so I have to leave them at a low level until I do inevitably unlock the battle tower. So we are, I mean, slowly. I'll say it when we get to like 3090. But I'll have you put guesses in for what you think we'll pull from the trigger trade pack. Yeah, we have 5 left. So maybe I bonus one. I don't know. Just seems like something fun. It would be better if I had a camera and you could actually watch me open them. But I don't. So, you know, just kind of have to take my word for it, I guess. I figured it might be nice just for me at least, because then I'm not, I mean, I am sitting here, but I can do something else than just click the buttons. Definitely, like I have so many Pokemon card things over here. Okay, we should be good. Sorry about that, guys. Something came up, so I had to mute my mic. But we are fine now. And we are back to the awesome auto-moving. If you're doing this hunt, definitely tape down the left button. So amazing. Like, best thing about this hunt, taping down that left button. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'll put that in my, like, video when I make it too, probably. Probably not the best way to hold the button down. I had like a rubber band kind of thing that I could set up for breeding. Not breeding, but to get XP from the daycare. And so, so it would just hold you up while you're going on some kind of cliff. They're like little ramps that you can go up and down. And so some of the time, what is it? So with a bike, you can't fully go up, but it'll still count steps. You can go up and then it'll push you down, and it'll go up and it'll push you down. So you'll still get steps. I ended up not stopping that because I got a servo, and I programmed the servo to just go back and forth over the button. And so I got way more XP way quicker. So that was a good method. However, if you don't, because I was using an Arduino and then a servo, if you don't have that, just taping down that top button or putting something there to hold that top button down, it still works fine, you know? I'm going to wait for Kyogre to reset on the Groudon. Okay. So nice. I can just keep my hand like in one spot and I don't need to move. Because then I can click A with one hand, but I can't go left with one hand. I need to use 2 hands there. So the tape, I know everyone's probably annoyed with me just talking about the tape. Lifesaver. Wish I did it sooner. Wish I did it way sooner. Like, look at that. So nice. And then the cutscene, you can reinforce the tape. So you still have the automatic. Saves time too, I'm sure. Maybe a second. Even if it saves a second, That's a minute, and then that's like 3 or 4 more resets per 60. So I mean that's pretty good. That's like 15 more resets an hour or something. Which, you know, when you're doing a full odds hunt, you want as many extra checks an hour as you can get. I'd love to see one today. Even if I have to inevitably fail it, I would love to see one. Yeah, apparently I can't speak half the time. I don't know. The one thing that's nice is some of the like SP shells are painted. The one I have is not, which is good. That means I can actually use tape on it and it won't destroy it. Okay, we are at 380. So if you want to put your guess in for what we'll pull at the trick or trade, I'll be opening it in like probably a couple minutes. And you can't see it, but maybe if we guess it right, it's lucky, you know? Whatever you have, I'll say it, and then I'll say all of them one by one. If you guess the whole pack right, which I think it is kind of made like that, so all the packs are essentially the same. So if you guess the whole pack right, obviously we'll have to find the shiny today. Or you can be selfish, how rude, and steal all the shiny luck for yourself. I do kind of wish I had like a top-down camera for that reason. Like, okay, now we're going to open up our trick-or-trade pack for the 100 encounters. This is the only way it's sustainable for me, because they're cheap. I have like 300 of them right here. $30.84. We're approaching 3,100, which is awesome, you know? Then we get the lucky trick-or-trade pack. I'm just going to go Mewtwo this time. I don't really remember what hollows there were. Or, I guess I could guess Chandelure, because I know 3 now. I guess my guessing should get more. I'll be able to guess more as the time goes on. By the end of stream, I should have 5 Pokemon I can guess from. Actually, I may have, trick-or-trade cards here. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe not. I have a huge, like, booster bundle filled with just crap cards. Maybe. I think they're mostly 151 from the UPC that I opened. That's what it looks like. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it then. Ooh. 3088. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, you know? Honestly, way more checks than I thought we'd have. I was worried I would give up, but obviously I can't give up. Oh, wait. Do we have... No, this is fine. Okay. I have the next pack. I'm going to open. Ready to open. Ready to go. $30.90. Slowly but surely getting our way to $40.96. Not going to hit it today. I don't have time. If I had 4, I probably would have time, but I don't. I don't plan on getting 4 for this hunt. I think I'll hopefully finish it before then. If I go like 2 times over odds and I still don't have it, maybe I'll look into getting more. Just because it's a long hunt, you know? I do wish... I don't know how much quicker Rayquaza is. I don't think there's a cutscene before. So... Okay, I looked up Rayquaza Encounter Gen 3. Let me see. Oh, Pokemon Emerald. I don't want that cutscene. I just want to see someone encounter it. It's all probably going to be an Emerald, though, which... So, maybe I won't look it up. We'll see. I don't know. It's kind of funny, though, that I saw, like, a compilation video, and it's like... Pokemon, Rayquaza encounter battles, and I'm thinking, like... I guess there are enough games that Rayquaza's in with encounters. Like, you can probably make a compilation. I feel like it's kind of a weird thing, like Mewtwo or something, I feel like would have way more. But Rayquaza's normally like, wow, this is a legendary. This is cool. One thing I want to do on stream is like figure out the Reggie puzzles, because I haven't looked into them purposefully, so I can figure them out on my own and then shiny hunt them. Another set of shinies I want. I want all the shiny legends in this game. So. Okay, this is check 4,000. No, it's not. I'm dumb. Oh my gosh, I can't look at numbers today. 3,100. So now we open up a trick or trade pack. If you have a guess of what we'll get, again, sorry I can't put it on stream. Just put it in chat. We'll see. I won't look this time at the holo because I forgot how they were organized. We'll see. You can hear the pack opening, I guess. There we go. Okay, one to the back. Again, I think I'm guessing Mewtwo. So we have Cubone, Nickit, and a Darkrai. So if you guess Darkrai, now we have to get the shiny, of course, because that's how it works, obviously. Okay, back to hunting for another 100. Actually, we may, like, be at 300 an hour now. Because it's been 10 minutes and we've gotten, like, 50 checks, 60 checks. So, we're looking at a lot more now. Oh, I guess it's closer to 15. So, maybe not. I was like, oh, that's a lot more now that I'm doing the math in my head. But I don't think it is that much more. Okay, we'll see. You know, I wonder, because I have like a Mario Wonder like pack down here, and I'm like, oh, I was looking at it, and I'm thinking, oh, I wonder how much that Elephant Mario is. So now I'm gonna look it up, because why? I'm curious. How much is an Elephant Mario card? That's a lot. It's a couple $1,000s. That's crazy. You can buy just a pack for 45. Wow, that's interesting. But now you can look through packs, right? With like an X-ray machine. Some kind of video I saw. Oh, now this pack is put away in its proper seat. This pile. I don't know. Do a lot of people save packs? Like just the pack, not the cards inside of it, but like the wrapper. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've thrown away. Oh, my SP's got to be retaped again. Okay. Hold on. Now I need a second to do that. Probably just a new piece of tape. Oh, this tape. Okay. Oh my gosh, the Kyogre was way off. Put that there, and hopefully that sticks. I'm hoping it does. I don't know. We'll see right here. And then my DS has still been fine. So I don't know. I think it's that it indents. Like the SP has that little step down where the buttons are, so it doesn't hit the screen when you close it. I'm guessing that's why. And then the really weird thing is that the D-pad on the Fat DS actually like is a different size because of the way it like bends down. It's just something like really interesting. I would not have thought about, like, oh yeah, the DS button can only go in one way, the D-pad. Because the shell isn't like flat. We'll see here, like, what, because maybe it'll be super boosted, you know? Oh yeah, we will get 50 extra encounters an hour or something with this. Maybe we won't. Who knows? And I think I'm going to try streaming tomorrow too. Maybe this, maybe Gimmighoul. I could be either. I really want to get this shiny though. So it'll probably be this. With my nice alternating thumbnails. I have other ones. I should probably switch it out now. I've just been lazy. I made other ones. I've just been apparently too lazy to put them in. Yeah, I think probably end at 3,500. I think that's a, like, seems good for the day. What? Oh, okay. So I missed 30-30. Apparently I wasn't looking. So I guess 32-32 is the next milestone that we should hit. That's kind of like a cool number. And 34-34. So we should hit 2 more. And then 3,500. You know, along the way, 3,200, 3,300, 3,400. Slowly but surely going up. Again, I would love to get one today. Under odds, this doesn't seem like we're into the 3,000s now, you know. Under odds, this seems reasonable to get. It's just, you know, you have no idea. Could get it today, could get it in 2 months. Kind of like an unsettling uncertainty. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't even check this tin. This tin, I think. Shoot. Okay, is everything good? I don't know how it clicked stop streaming. Hopefully everything's fine. Let me check on my phone really quickly, just to make sure the stream's still working. I got distracted and apparently it ended stream. I don't know. I have been having some issues today apparently. Okay, I'll open a couple then until I get it right, you know, so I get the shiny luck. Let me just make sure, like, I'm still live and everything. Everything's still working, please. Okay. Believe it is working. Okay, let me see. Just got a Darkrai for the last holo. I'll open up another one. Or every 50. I can switch to every 50. I think that's what I'll do. Open up a trigger trade pack every 50. Again, until we get it right. Because obviously when we get it right, we have to get the shiny. I don't even know. Are there any, like, Sinnoh Pokemon? Or not Sinnoh, Hoenn Pokemon in these? I haven't seen one yet. Maybe that's what we need. We just need to see a Hoenn Pokemon. If there are any at all. I can't believe I didn't think to check in that tin. I talked about it all and I'm like, oh, I can't do it. No, I just had to look. Look a little bit harder. The tin that was literally right in front of my face had the cards in it. Yeah, it's fine. I guess it'll have to be okay. But yeah, I think every 50 now. Because if I get it right, obviously the game owes me the shiny. If I get the card right, I have, what, like a 1 in 10 chance or something? It's not a big set of cards, so should be fine. We are approaching 3150, and then that way I have a milestone, and it feels more entertaining for me. And then hopefully you guys feel entertained enough. Shiny hunts, you know, there's only so much I can do, I guess. Hopefully it's fine. That's the one thing I try, like, just, I don't know, to keep talking. And hopefully that's fine, because otherwise I feel like the stream's just really, really boring. Okay, 3140 almost. And then from 3140, we have 3150, which is the Trick or Trade pack. Oh, and now my streaming counter doesn't work, so I can't really check the hours. Because for some reason it just said, nope, I'm done streaming today. I don't know. I'm glad I recognized it pretty quickly, though. I hope. I guess I don't really know. 3140. Okay. So right now, if you want to put your guess in for what you think the... I have not gotten Gengar from the trick-or-trade packs yet. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I forgot you could get Gengar. I think Gengar is the chase card from the trick-or-trade sets. I think. I don't know. That'll be the guess then for this pack that we open, right? In probably like a minute. I don't know how long these resets take. They should be much quicker now that I don't have to hold the left button down. I love the left button. Okay. I'll start the timer just to see how long they are, because I have no idea either. Start. Okay. It won't be exact. It'll be maybe like a second off. Okay, maybe 20-second reset, so 3 a minute. Okay, I'm gonna look at... Maybe... I'm thinking 20. No, maybe more than 20? Are we looking at 30-second resets? Okay, 23-second resets. So. Okay, 23-second resets. That's close to 3 minute. Not exactly. What is it? Probably like 5 every 2 minutes. So then 30 times 5. Actually, I think I'm literally doing the math for 300 checks. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Okay, this is 350. After this reset, I'll open up another trick-or-trade pack. Put it right here. I guess you can hear it. Again, I wish I had a camera to show it, but I don't. Maybe I look into getting one set up. I just don't think it's worth it. Then the accidental face reveal opportunity. Okay, we're at 331.50. Another trick-or-trade pack. The guess is Gengar. Let's see if I can open it here. I'll try to open it so at least like you can hear that I'm opening a pack, I guess. I don't know. I tried making a Pokemon card channel and I failed. So there. You can hear that. One nice thing, throwing the packs on the floor. I mean, you got to pick them up later, but okay. We got Lampent, not Gen 3. Murkrow, not Gen 3. And we got Gengar. We did actually get Gengar. Okay. So, now obviously within the next 50, we have to get a shiny. Oh, the SP. Gotta retape the button. You guessed right. If that wasn't a guess, we're going with that was a guess. So. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't click it on the Kyogre. Okay, we got the beautiful Gengar. I wonder how much Gengar is worth. I think it was the chase at like a whopping 50 cents. Let's go to TCG player. Yeah, it was Gengar. You were right. Honestly, amazing. I mean, there aren't a ton of cards that it can be, but still. I mean, I guessed wrong twice, so. Gengar. Okay, Gengar. Okay. Trick or Trade 2020. No, I think we're looking at 2022. 26 cents. That's a lot of money right there. The non-promo version is worth more at 49 cents. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's not much. It dropped. However, like, I don't know. I don't know how much a full set would sell for. Still not this. Still not Hoenn. We're still looking for a Hoenn Pokemon. I don't even know if you can get a Hoenn Pokemon. We're looking for one though. I'll leave that Gengar aside, I guess. Okay. Slowly but surely chipping away at that 50. And obviously, because we got it right, that means we got to get the shiny. I got the Gengar right there staring me down. We don't get the shiny in 50. I don't know. Maybe upset with these trick-or-trade packs. Which I have a lot of. Oh, that's weird. Some of them look like they're a little bit different colored. That's very strange. I'm looking at them because I got them from 2 different piles here. And they're like 2 different colors. Yeah, let me see again. Maybe different, like a printing set. It was rotated differently. Much duller. They are okay, the pack is just like a different color. Okay. I'll mix them up then. Different batch. You know? I think it would have been cool if you could get like... Oh. The SP tape isn't working. The SP is going to be like the biggest pain in the butt for the tape to work. Okay. I got my set of shuffled trick-or-trade cards. I get new tape for the SP. This Gengar that's staring me down. Probably isn't the best thing for the SP, but who cares? Okay, I feel like I taped that one pretty well, so I don't think I counted that one. Okay. Again, the one nice thing is out of all the games to have like broken RNG like Emerald, at least it runs at 60 FPS. So that way you have twice the amount of like normal frames. Like at least it runs nice. Although kind of funny, I feel like 60 FPS was not needed on the Game Boy Advance. Like these games, I don't know how much of a difference 60 FPS would make with these games. I gotta keep making sure to click the counter, because I don't for a second, and then it's just like, wait, maybe 3500 isn't super realistic? I don't know. Time-wise, I don't know how realistic it's gonna be. Maybe I don't know. I don't know yet. My goal was 3500, but I was thinking like 250 an hour. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. $31.70. We're 30 away from Trick or Trade. Gengar has yet to show his powerfulness in getting us one of the shinies. See, I really I want to find one of the shinies just because it'll be what is it? Then it'll be fun to catch it. Like just I don't know. I feel like I'll have a ton of fun catching it. Just I've been preparing to catch it for so long. I don't know. Like I have all the Pokemon, I have the teams, and then it's just the challenge to catch the legendary, because legendaries are like unique in that they're hard to catch, and if it's shiny, you only have one chance at it. Which I kind of think would be cool if all legendaries were like that. You only had one chance. No saving right before. Would definitely make legendaries rare, but it would make them feel more like a boss fight. Right? With legendaries, I mean, I guess you can just not save before it, and then it is what it is, but... But then I feel like if there was no option, I would want there to be an option. So I don't know. That didn't count. Okay, we got 20 checks left, Gengar. He's staring me right down. Like, here, I'll move him a little bit closer. He's staring me down. When are we going to get the shiny Gengar? He told me in the 20 checks. We got it right. Well, you got it right, mainly, but... Within those 20 checks left, we have... within the 20 checks we have left, we got to find a shiny now. Either game. I don't care, Gengar. I'm not picky. Well, I can be picky, but I'm not right now. Okay, 3182 will be the time we get the shiny? No. Okay, I don't think I'm going to stop at 32, but I might stop at 3300. That may be as much as I wanted to get 1,000 in. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 1,000 in because I'm starting to get hungry, you know? That's the one bad thing about streaming. If I stream all day, I get like hungry and then I don't want to eat on stream because that's weird, but... And the SP stopped working. Okay. So now that the SP tape has been moved, I am going to, well, first untape it, but then I'm going to change the starter, the Pokemon, in the SP so that it's more efficient and I save the one turn. Not it. So now I'm going to just change the party around and then save on Ruby to our False Swiper. And I'm going to save. Okay. And then I'm going to reattach a piece of tape. Okay, we'll see how all that works. I don't think that tape's going to go well. Put it a little bit farther onto the button to see if it would work, but I doubt it. Maybe this checks the one, because I moved the party. No. Okay, we got 12 checks left, Gengar. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in a box forever, Gengar. If you get us a shiny, you can stay out, Gengar. I'm trying to plead with him, but he doesn't seem to want to listen. If he doesn't find the shiny and he lies, he's going to be kicked out, you know? There's no other option. 10 checks left before the next trick or trade pack. If anyone wants to guess, now would be the time. So you got a little bit of time with the delay and everything. I think my guess is going to be Mewtwo. Still Mewtwo. I guessed it once before, I was wrong, but we haven't gotten a Mewtwo yet, and I feel like Mewtwo makes a lot of sense. And the one nice thing is because I'm not rich, I can't open like a ton of Pokemon card packs all the time. So it's like the trick or trade packs are nice because I could just open them all the time, you know, like they're much more affordable than other Pokemon cards, which makes sense. That's why, like, I love the dollar store packs when they had those, the Dollar Tree packs, whatever. Then they got rid of them, which was sad. Those were always fun because you could pull something good, but they were very easily weighable too. So it was that. I mean, that's not as good. You need to find like an unopened box or something. Yep. Okay. Another piece of tape. This SP is not very sustainable. Dusknoir? Okay. We'll see. We got a couple checks here. Okay, very good. The SP is working again. Just have to use like a whole roll of tape per stream and the SP will be able to move left. Again, best quality of life change I've made. Okay, after this next check, we'll be at our 3,200, so we'll open up a pack. I'm getting it ready now. We got a lighter purple pack. Definitely seems much looser than you can hear like this. I don't, maybe it just feels. It feels much more wrinkly. Maybe it's like a reprint or something. Okay, that was 3,200. Gengar, you lied to us. Much easier to open. I think I already saw the holo by accident. So, let me see. Move that to the back. We're looking for a Hoenn Pokemon. Pikachu, Poltergeist, and a Chandelure. So, sadly, we were not right. We got no Hoenn Pokemon, which was sad. It's just fine, though. Maybe, no, I'll open up one more. I believe in the Dusknoir. I'm going to try to get it done before this encounter. Gotta be quick. I'll wait. Okay. I'll wait until the next one, then. I'm going for a Dusknoir. I'm just going to open a couple in hopes. Dusknoir or Mewtwo? Hattrem, Haunter, and Trevenant. Trevenant? I don't know. Next pack. Again, sorry you guys can't see it. I wish you could. This is a Chandelure. I peeked. Nickit, Pikachu, Chandelure. Not good. And I'm kind of breaking the, you were stuck between. Yeah, if you pick Chandelure. Okay. Open this pack in between. Not gonna look. These packs feel much cheaper. I don't know. Trevenant again. Pikachu Poltergeist. I see what people were saying about the same packs. We just got a Trevenant Pikachu Poltergeist. Maybe this is the luck we need. Okay, the SP tape isn't working very well, but you know, it's not my priority, so. Okay, we're gonna open 2 more. I'm not looking. Looks like something good, maybe. I saw a psychic type, so. Let me up the counter. Okay. Litwick, Poltergeist, Dusknoir. Okay, we finally got the Dusknoir. I know, sadly you can't see it, but that will take the throne of where the Gengar is. Actually, it'll move up right here, and it'll give us the luck. Give us the luck? No. It's fine, we got some encounters. Okay, I'm gonna open the last one I have here. Imagine it's another Dusknoir. I saw a Psychic type by accident. Let's see. Zubat, Sinistea, Gourgeist. Okay. Well, that's fine. We got a Dusknoir, though. It took like 5 packs, but we got it. Now I gotta see the luck from it. You know, realistically, if you were hunting like every day for like 4 hours a day, which is a lot of time, you should be able to get it double hunting in a week. It's taken me a couple weeks, but we haven't gotten it yet either, so we'll see how long this hunt actually takes. Actually, funny, I think I did open 1 new Trick or Trade pack. I think that was it. Because I still have the, it sealed with the 50 mini packs. Shutting my phone. That is A-OK, King of the Jays. Welcome back, though. We have, of course, yet to get a shiny. However, we have opened some Trick or Trade. Let's see what we've got. I'll go through it. I have a nice stack of Pokemon cards now. We got a Darkrai, Chandelure, Trevenant, Chandelure, Trevenant, Gourgeist, Gengar, and Darkrai. Wait, no, Gengar and Dusknoir? I don't know. I think we did get... Yeah, Darkrai was like the first or something. Yeah. But we've yet to get the shiny. The games got it right. You guessed it right. Only one I know. Yeah. I don't think there are a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. Well, no, there are, but we got some non-hauls. I'll open another one here. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a Gengar just because you only know Gengar. So we'll see. Or something, you know. Go through the 3-card pack. See what we get. These are like shiny. This is weird. I don't think they're fake. Maybe they are, though. Lampent, Dusclops, and Hattrem. Yeah, they look real. Just feel like a little weird. I don't know. Okay, the SP, the button just is not working very well. We'll see how that works. Yeah, I mean, there's like they're Pikachus and stuff, but not hollows that we've gotten. I think there is a hollow Pikachu though. Okay, there we go. The SP's working again. 32222. It's pretty good. We can get 3232. So I'm gonna have to look out for that. I don't know. I feel like now we have enough encounters that if it's under odds, it'll feel okay. So, you know, I'm just hoping 20, yeah, 20 votes is a lot because just people stop in. It's good. The stream's been great so far. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. I'm glad I accidentally clicked stop streaming at one point. So I'm glad when I clicked spacebar, it didn't end stream like it's done before. Slowly but surely, we should get this thing eventually. Okay. Come on, Kyogre. Please. Please, Kyogre. Show up. That would be amazing. See, at the start of stream, I'm always like, okay, yeah, we're going to get this. It's going to be great. And then I'm like, oh, well, I don't think we'll get it towards the end. I'm guessing you can probably tell when I start to be like, oh, okay, we're not going to get it this stream. I'm hopeful at the start of every stream, though. That's good, at least. And we still are like a 2/3 under odds or something. I don't know. We still have like 5,000 checks to go before we hit odds, but I'm hoping just maybe we get under odds. Maybe 32-32. That may have been 30-30 or 32-30. I don't know if I accidentally double clicked it. Anyways, I'm guessing I accidentally. I don't know. This one may be 32-32. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Gordon Ramsay. If if it's people not in chat, I'm guessing. Hopefully I'm right. Guess the person can be kind of fun. Not necessarily great at it though. Okay, good. I get it right every once in a while. Again, just being able to move left is amazing. The DS I've not needed to do anything with at all, but the SP I've needed to like re-stick down like 4 or 5 times. Does that just mean the fat DS is better? I don't know. Okay, next stream, hopefully we can get to 4096. Shouldn't be too hard. I'd like to stream tomorrow. I don't know if I have anything, though. Plan on a stream tomorrow. Yeah. However, if I, like, make a community post, then there won't be. If I say that there won't be, there won't be. I guess I could make a community post for a poll, which I think I'll do. Gimme Ghoul or this. Although I really want to get this done. Gimme Ghoul I can save on my switches and then do whenever. This I can do whenever, but I want to get this done soon, you know? Gimme Ghoul I don't really care about streaming either. This I would like to stream. But if I go back to school and it's like, oh, this is not, I can't stream this at all. I'm just going to hunt it, but record the hunt. The SP had to be restuck. Not fun. This makes me really like the Fat DS more. Though I love the small form factor of the SP. If I can... Maybe just sticking the tape down is good. We'll wait an encounter and see. If it works here, I'm only going to press A. I'm not going to press left. The SP better move. It did. Okay. All I needed was a little resticking down. There's got to be some kind of like thing. I wish you could 3D print like a little clip that you clip onto the SP and then it'll just hold any button you want down. Like there's a little plate you put in or something. Though I do have to say, I feel like, I guess the chat person. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Is it like, if I say it, will it like make the channel name, or is that just like a description? Okay. Time to flip this again. Try to put this shit a little bit more down. Penny hunts. Oh, okay. I see that. That makes sense. Cause Mr. Toes, yeah. 3250. Okay, that means we do a trick or trade pack. Although I kind of did a like super fast. Put your guesses in now. I'm gonna open it. Maybe you can hear it. Maybe you can't. Who knows? Put your guesses. I don't know. My guess. I'm still going for Mewtwo. Greavard. I don't know if Greavard can be in these. This is the 2022? Or 2020, yeah, 2022 packs. Okay, so Hattrem, Ghastly, and another Gourgeist. Back-to-back Gourgeist. Okay, I guess it is what it is. Yeah, we gotta get a shiny now. You know, maybe Gengar, Dusknoir, Gourgeist. Maybe all of the hollows need to go on my keyboard. And that's how we get the shiny. We'll see. I'll put them all. It's gonna look ridiculous. I don't really need to use my keyboard for anything. So, just put them all sitting here. There we go. Okay. Garbage trick or trade packs. I don't know where to put them. I don't have a garbage near me, so. Bulk cards. And then we got our hollows, which are, you know, worth so much money. Okay, come on. Shiny now, maybe, please? No, I don't feel very hopeful that we'll find it. I don't know. Now that SP doesn't want to stick down. Okay, new piece of tape for the SP. I mean, it's a pretty small piece of tape, so like I'm not wasting too much. It'd be nicer if there was something else I could use though. And there probably is, just not like right now. Okay. Why is there Nick it but not 3 I have no idea. The set's very weird. Like I don't think it has all the evolutions of everything. So it's just weird. I get what you're saying though. They had to make a small set. I kind of wish they made like it was a big set. Give like a 1% chance at an EX or something. Or maybe 1% I feel like is a little low. But, you know, maybe like 125. So you get like 2 EXs per, like, pack. I don't know. Because the trick or trade from last year says it has 50 of them. Yeah, I have so many trick or trade packs. Okay, come on. I'd love to get the shiny today. I don't know that I will, though. I doubt it. I think I'm going to go to 3,300. So, we shall see. We need to get one pretty soon. It would delay the stream ending, though. Quite a bit. Okay, we got all the shinies here. Or not, all the trick or trade hollows. You know what? Maybe I'll go rapid fire through some more. Okay, let's see. I'll open up 3 more. Guess what you want. I'll give it a couple resets. If we get it right, obviously, we'll have to get a shiny right away. That's all it can mean. Okay, I'm going to open the first one. This feels like a reprint, not the original. Which, who knows if there is any difference, but... And you're guessing. I'm still going for Mewtwo. We haven't seen a Mewtwo yet, so... We will see. Oh, this pack opened very clean. Very clean pack opening. Very nice cards. Will be a very nice holo. Sinisty. Okay. I believe I moved it to the back. Yes, we have Lampent. We have Dusclops. Okay, this is going to be a repeat, I think. Hatrine. Okay. That will now rest on my keyboard. I'm still going Mewtwo. I don't know how we haven't seen a Mewtwo yet. Watch the ASMR artist called ASMR comments was cheeseburger like that is weird. Okay. Next pack. Come on, Mewtwo. Card to the back. Zubat. I don't think there's any Hoenn Pokemon. I can't believe they'd make a set without any Hoenn Pokemon. Ariados. Okay. Let me get through this encounter. Okay. Zubat. Sinisty. I think we've seen this pack already. Oh, no. Mimikyu. Okay, Mimikyu. Mimikyu is kind of a cool one. Okay, 1 pack left for the shiny luck. I'm still going Mewtwo. You can put your guesses. This feels like a cheaper pack again. I don't know. Some of the packs just feel very different. Okay. Front to the back. We have the cards laid out right here. We have an Ariados. Now, non-holo, but... Oh, it was random off-brand names in that one. I can see that. Okay. Ariados. Punkaboo. And another Mimikyu. Okay, we got a little Mimikyu family here. That's fine, because obviously now we're going to find the shiny. Yeah, maybe. No, you know what? I'm sorry. I need to see my Mewtwo. I think I need the Mewtwo. I got 2 more packs here. You can guess if you want. I want the Mewtwo. I have enough of these packs. I can afford to open. This is not a Mewtwo. I will tell you that. It's a Trevenant. Spinarak, though. Spinarak for the Ariados I just got. Kind of neat. Gengar. Okay, well, we shall see. I think you can get a Holo Pikachu. 2, so 2 Pokemon, you know. Gengar's the guess. We will see if I can open this up. Okay. Not looking, because for some reason, the second you open the pack, you see the holo. I kind of saw it, but I didn't. Okay. Hatren, Ghastly, and another Dusknoir. Okay, my keyboard is being filled with the Trick or Trade. We have yet to get Mewtwo, though. I have an entire tin full of these. I'll grab a couple more. I'm going to open another one. You can put your guesses in. We'll open 1 per check, I guess. Until we get Mewtwo. Unless it gets really ridiculous. And we can't find Mewtwo. Okay, this one will be opened really cleanly. Yeah, I'm guessing Mewtwo. Guess what you want. I think Pokemon would win. Which is the most expensive thing? Pokemon or Mario? I don't know. There are definitely some like weird one-off things that I'm sure both have. I don't know. I'm guessing I probably would say Pokemon. We've got Hatina, Misdreavus, a Gourgeist. Okay, I'm running out of room for things on my keyboard. I don't know. If this isn't Max Shiny Lock, I don't know what is. That didn't auto. Okay. Next pack. You can put your guesses in if you want. Not looking. Maybe a Darkrai. I may have seen something. How's that Charizard? I know, but then there's the Pikachu Illustrator card. Has a fake spinner act with. No name. That is interesting. Okay. We may have a Darkrai here. I don't know. Okay. Zubat, Sinistea, a Darkrai. Second Darkrai. No Mewtwo yet. I'm starting to wonder if there actually is a Mewtwo in the set. Opened 5, 10, 15, close to 20 packs. Yeah, I'm gonna stop after this one. We'll see. I don't wanna run through my whole thing. I didn't realize how many packs I've opened. I mean, I did, but I didn't, you know? Okay. We shall see. Last pack. Put your guesses in. I haven't opened first cards of Litwick, if that'll help you. Okay. Litwick. Duskull. And we have a Gengar. So we did get a Gengar. I'm gonna stop opening packs now, because it's a lot of packs. Okay. So we got the Gengar. Some more Gengar luck, maybe? See, the Charizard card is not the most expensive, though. Because there's a Pikachu Illustrator that's a couple million. The Pikachu Illustrator is, like, ridiculously rare. Okay. 3284. I think I'm gonna end at 3300 because now my throat is starting to hurt a little bit from talking. So it'll be fine tomorrow. But for right now, I think I'm probably be done pretty soon. Once we get the shiny, you know. Okay. $32.86. Use Google Trans. I think that would be weird. I would need to type stuff in very quickly and just keep playing it. I think that would be strange. I don't even know how I get that audio on stream. Okay, 32.88. Okay, this SP tape is not working. It would be great if it was. I don't like how often I need to reset it. I have something that should work for it, but maybe I'll try to set that up next stream. Okay, last 10 checks of the day. Here we go. Alright, now the SP will turn. I'll be synchronized. Now the one thing is, if these both had controller mods, it would be much easier to do. Because I mean, it's the same timing. I could reset at the same time. 8 checks left of the day, unless we get the shiny. I mean, still 8 checks then. Or maybe less. I don't know. The only thing it would be less about is because then, we'd have more time because it would take a while to catch the shiny. Probably. Then, you know, I get the counter going for how many moves they've used. I need to get a different counter up. Unless we got them both at the same time. I don't know how I'd handle that. See, now the tape stopped working. That's the person. Again, I don't know. I'm bad at this game. I can get it occasionally, but I seem to be very, very bad at this game. Actually, the SP is probably easier to hold down because I can hold it down with like my index finger or pointer finger. I don't, whatever it's called.